That too.
Man, that's cold.
Paranormal.
One.
What's up, Gemma?
There. Hello.
Girls.
How you doing?
And it.
To
That. Toy.
God.
Right.
And with Lee
Well, bring up
on your
need. Nah.
you hit
What's up, Tracy? You made it. I was just gonna text you.
Ox was
You. Cut out.
Mark.
Send more.
What's up, Tiffany? What's up, Amy?
I.
Yeah, there is a lot of faces.
Stop. It was.
Why is that so loud?
Presence beyond mirror.
Yeah.
Feeding in your face? I did that before I came on.
Because I had.
Kind of free. Asked. Signs.
Boy.
Let me see.
So.
Music.
Traffic. Most
Go.
complete structure.
God.
I won't.
Evelyn.
Renee.
The
What's up, Amber?
Told me who.
What's up, Ashley?
My
What's up,
line.
Brittany?
Black.
How you doing?
Dish.
Haven't seen you in a while.
Force. So.
blue.
Timing.
That
Sing along the.
What's up, True Colors?
And Caps. Right. For. Go. Go.
petition.
What's up, bro, Beck? My night's okay.
Yeah. Done it.
I was just getting some stuff done. You know.
So.
The usual stuff. What do you mean?
Ow.
Bro Beck's all grumpy.
Down. Proof.
What's up, Angie?
Can you help?
No, we don't want to help.
Bob. And the.
Low.
Load.
And
night. Told me who.
Not much.
D. Right. Yeah.
This. To.
How? No.
Pin up.
It's a show.
Then. Guy.
It's
Walk the.
What's up, Precious?
No.
So I'm just chilling right now. Just let this thing run.
Staring at your else.
After this,
Oh, thank you.
yeah.
Good to see you.
Comic.
Thank you for the heart me. Thank you for the TGIF, Rachel.
Predicts.
Fine.
Spirit, why is Brobeck grumpy?
And tag.
And the that
Thank you.
fail one
Please. Is
leaning up.
That's pretty cool, Rachel. So, Lori,
Map. Face. Nine.
it was okay.
set.
Glitter and unicorn shooting out of your butt.
Can I?
Is
Oh my god, you guys with your little emojis are pretty badass.
So. No.
You're using the unicorn horn as a party horn.
please Andy.
And who is have
I've never used Super Chat.
they get Kyle?
All right, I'm gonna stop this. I'm gonna stop this here in a minute.
And then
That's Kinnick.
In the south.
Oh, that's awesome. All right, I'm gonna stop this.
Challenge.
All right. So I'm trying to show you guys a little bit of a difference. Right now, I'm running 4 apps. Yeah, I'm running 4 apps. I just wanted to show you guys something. Yeah, congratulations, Precious, on the new job. I just wanted to show you guys a difference. So here, I'll show it up on camera. If you guys can see it. So yeah, there's 2 apps like in the center, like right here. Right here. Oh, I just closed one on accident. Oops. And then there's 2 side by side. That's what I get for touching it. Where's the other one? I accidentally closed it. Come on. Vox is kind of like a crappy ghost box. But I like touching it. Yeah, I'm running necrophonic or necrometer, Vox, Spirit Talker, and Spiritus. You know what? I don't know where Debbie went. Deb just disappeared. I don't know what happened to Deb. What do you mean? Why? Oh, you invited her? I haven't seen her in a while. What's up, Shauna? What's up, Purple? Oh, I just wanted to show you guys the difference. I'm going to do some experiments. But I wanted to actually talk a little bit, though, too. I just want to show you guys something. No blow drying your hair, no putting on your makeup, no filing your nails. Bullshit. You just come on. Terrell's gonna kick my ass. Oh my god. Oh, Purple's HR. She'll just fucking turn my ass in and pull me by the ear into her office. She's gonna get out the the live paranormal paddleboard. I know. I'm just giving you shit. I'm giving you shit, Brooke. I'm trying to cheer you up. Trying to put a smile on your face. I might have to run real quick. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Yep, left turn. Let me let this thing run and then I'll be back.
It's in the right.
Medieval.
Oh, get up. Number from you. Right. Now,
Death has
idea.
he will
Actual.
dear it. Free.
Yes, you.
A long time. No.
Since about
Then. Up. Boy.
No.
Gave.
King.
Post.
Go. Quiet.
Now. Cat. It was.
spin
In the
Cleverness.
Third.
Yeah.
Brother.
Brock.
Don't.
He's been
To the front.
May. Oh.
door. And
Oh.
it's my yacht.
Here.
Let
He's taking
on.
his.
Serious kind of.
The wife.
I died suddenly.
As head. Door.
Dorothy.
English.
Grief. What's it?
Ting.
Q.
Six.
There. Oh.
From this.
Back.
Intent.
Who's how? Player. You. This is poof. Oh, darn.
Him. Yes, no.
Oh, no. Done it.
It's to me. But
Oh,
none of you know.
they're full.
It's just.
Perfect. 16.
I had
Of
Alex.
these.
1600s.
This.
Half.
40.
Yes.
When she. Big.
Well.
Still don't. Like. There's a little.
Let.
I can see you all.
Not. Speak. Comic.
And.
Even if.
That's right.
President. I mean, not. Done it.
Days of
I am pet.
Bad.
Currently. Oh. Eat.
That's. Weird. To
growing.
Thanks.
form an act.
There.
A free.
Tradition.
Never. Or.
Weird. Leveled up.
What?
Glynis.
Let's talk. War.
Now,
26.
what is it?
Jet. Hey.
Then the
Very good.
Good. Jason.
Con.
Want to?
Um. Oh.
I.
Yeah.
Eight. Flame up.
That's right.
Something to.
I.
death.
R. I. Thing in the dark. You're not in. Was it?
It was
Can I?
Trains. Design.
Okay.
My
To
somebody
Let's go. Well, take. Setting it.
my heart.
Slowly.
Valley.
holes for the
You
Good luck.
bad.
Isaac.
Keep. Now. Oh. Worst thing. Very well. Not.
Hey, has
Oh. A foot. Whatever.
Thing the gun.
To the
Not. Here's.
What?
Sarah.
here.
First.
Cross you. Love.
What is?
Gun.
See.
Eight. Two.
Please. Okay.
Arms.
Yes. Look.
Gold. Thumb. Vote.
Small.
Miss.
Sup, purple? Oh, I'm trying to breathe all right. What's up, Des? Not a lot. That sucks. Sorry. Why am I pimping the doll out? Because she needs a home. She needs somebody to play with. She wants to come and. I was going to say something, but I won't. um. Okay. Let me do this. Mama Joe, what's up? So what can you ask? Once I start doing box sessions, then I'll turn on the real ghost box, and then yeah, then we'll start it up. I mean, you can ask you can try to ask these apps questions, see if you'll get any answers. Oh, really? Wait, what? I have a girl named Sasha that as bad as. Hey. Well, you could send her my way. Yeah, just send her my way. I'll give you my info. You can send her to me. I'll take her. Um Now I totally hear that. This doll isn't real. This doll this doll I created. I did it yesterday. I created a few of them. Yeah, it's all they're all AI generated. Here, I'll post. I have a bunch. I created a few yesterday. Yeah, there's a clown in my picture for this live. I threw in there yesterday. All right. Let me do this. Mm. All right. Oh, purple. I have a couple. I was supposed to send that one to somebody, but I never. Oh yeah, she did. I got to send it out. I had to box it up. Maybe I'll box it up tomorrow and just throw it in the mail. She weighs nothing. Probably cost me a couple of dollars to send it to her. But anyway, so Brooke, you hanging out doing your makeup? Oh my god, Lisa, you're funny. Better behave. I'm gonna call Rita on you. All right, let's do this. What's up there, Grumpy Pants?
I'm not grumpy.
You're Grumpy
that.
Pants.
No, I'm not grumpy.
Grumpy Pants.
I'm not grumpy.
I'm gonna give you shit.
You can give me shit. I don't care.
I'm just teasing you.
I know you are. I know. It's all good.
Rita's gonna come over there and spank your ass, Ms. HR.
Bring it. Bring it. I'm not scared.
Oh, you better be scared.
Scared. I'm scared.
Yeah, so anyway. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so Lisa, why don't you come up? Let me invite Lisa. There we go. So, I just wanted to say a few things.
Okay. I didn't do it. Wasn't me. It was the other guy.
You're busted. You're busted.
Like he thinks calling my mother. Does he really think calling my mother's going to change anything? She just does what she wants here, anyways.
Right?
Nobody can listen to 17 different versions of a Patsy Cline song while taking a shower.
I probably could.
But my mother will do it. It's the same song. It's not even a different song. It's just by a different person. I come out of the shower. My husband's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "No, I'm fine. My mother's a little half cracked, but it's okay."
So is mine, but we don't want to talk about that. She's still alive. So
mine's moved on, but she's still here.
Oh, right.
Brobeck, it's good to see you online finally.
Right. Okay. So this is me. I'm for real.
She's been hiding.
No, I haven't been hiding.
Why have you been hiding?
I'm not hiding.
Because she's
my hair's just up in a clip.
And I'm not gonna lie to you, Purple. So for real, I just look like shit that time of day, and my hair's in a bun. Got no makeup on. Yeah, just being honest.
So you basically you're looking like what I'm looking like right now.
You look really good. So really, but see, we are our worst critic. So really,
I was supposed to be in New York State tonight for a very high pressure priority investigation to resolve some things, and yet again it got canceled for the 4th time. So
why?
But that's what happens.
Yeah, it and I'm used to it. Like you're used to it, Rob. Like we just like, yep, all right, we roll with it. And they're all in a panic. But this is the case I told you about. If there's children that are, there's a lot of pieces to this moving part, and this moving part doesn't like women.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and I'm from Massachusetts. We have that rule: we don't give two flying. So yeah, I'll go. I don't care. But you mess with the kid, and that's it. Mama comes out. You don't want my relatives rolling in.
No, but I get that though.
Yeah, but it happens so often, Rob. But I don't think anybody's realizes that. Like, oh, on TV, yeah, on TV is way different than the real deal. The real deal, there'll be car problems, family emergencies, something comes up, a flat tire. Half of the crew all get stomach flu, like weird things like that. Like, and I'm like, okay, I said, I see it in spring, but whatever.
So I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Something didn't want me to do this live tonight.
What did you do?
No, because I just got violently sick. That's why I said, hold on, I'll be right back.
Let me get it. Am I gonna start filling out paperwork now? Let me know.
No, it's just
okay.
FMLA for a while. I'm thinking FMLA. You know, some family leave.
Yep.
Well, if you're gonna pack, I told you you're welcome here.
It wasn't because we all got to show face.
No, I mean it's just.
Yeah.
I mean that's just it, and it just happens. But like what you were saying,
that happened during a live though when I was on the radio with Rob and Nikki. I said, hold on for a second. They're like, where'd you go? My husband's like, are you like, this is like that movie, and that's not pea soup. I'm like, get out of my way, get out of my way.
Oh my gosh.
And it was all because of one person that I started talking to. Whatever spirit that was coming through did not want me talking to her.
So here's the thing, like, so I wanted to just do something totally different, right? So that's why I threw on some apps.
Okay.
I just wanted to kind of just make it light. I didn't want people not that I don't want to do it. I just want to change it up.
Okay.
But
shift the energy.
Yeah. But when I did that and I started doing this because I was like feeling great, I started doing it. I was like, okay, so I'm sitting here and I was like, oh shit, it's already 7. Because I was sitting in here like 6:45. I sat in here for like half an hour, just like messing around, feeling great. And I was like, okay, this is what I'm going to do, this and that. Next thing I knew, I looked down and I was like, oh crap, what have I been doing? I've just been messing around. So I get on.
Welcome to what happens to all of us.
I get
Sponsored by Squirrel.
And then I was like, I'm not feeling good. And I think because of what I wanted to do, something just said, nope, you're not doing that. And it's trying to get me off of here. It's like, nope, you just want to.
Are we gonna need a bigger barrel of salt? Is that what you're saying?
No, it's not that at all.
Okay.
So it's okay. But what?
Dude, that face in the smoke is creepy.
I know.
Yes, it is.
That's 4 of them. Okay. Sorry.
So I just wanted to bring you up because this is crazy how it's all working out. So what I decided to do is and I was going to tell everybody that's here on the live to do what I just did. Well, I've been on it for a little while. I just never really used it. But anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use both Clapper and then I'm going to also use YouTube. And
you're going to what?
It's called
What was the first one?
Clapper. Like in the clap.
Like clap on, clap off?
Like clap on, clap on, off. Yeah, like the Clapper.
Is this above my pay grade? Because I don't know.
It's an app.
An STD to me.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say. It sounds like something I'm gonna go, no, thank you, and call the doctor right away.
Exactly.
Okay.
So what I found was, I was playing around with it today. I don't know how I came across it, but somebody, a video popped up, and it talked about Clapper. There's a tool on Clapper that will port all of your TikTok content over to Clapper. So I did it, and it throws so it creates a ticket and it throws you in a queue, and it'll tell you your queue number. I was like 100,000. So then I sent you the information. And I sent you.
You know
the-
how many times I've balanced this thing today, and it will not balance worth nothing today. My other thing.
Do what I do. Use a coffee cup.
No,
Oh, that's a good idea. I have one right here too.
Yeah.
I'll get you something.
Dude, even the little camera stands don't hold them anymore because the
I
phones are
know.
getting heavier.
No,
It just spins them. That's all it does.
all right. Look, I got the biggest.
Yes, we need an ITC guy that will design
I
one
got
for
the
us that will be
biggest
cute.
phone. I got the biggest phone with the heaviest case, and I use this, and my phone has never fallen off. Never.
Really?
Well, you're gonna have to send me the link, and maybe we can get you
I've used
sponsored by them.
I've used this for a few years now, three
Oh,
or 4
but
years.
I have that nubby thing on the back of mine.
Oh yeah, you can't use
That
If you do,
Yeah,
I mean,
too late.
it has to be up higher. So look how big
Yeah,
my phone is.
like in my car.
Your phone is huge.
Yeah.
I thought mine was a satellite dish. Oh, crap.
Listen, he's an ITC guy. We don't ask questions. We listen and we don't judge.
That's right. Wait, listen.
Until they have to fill out the paperwork, then I have to go, I don't know what happened, Rob. I don't know what happened.
Okay.
Now that I know you're HR, I will be reporting.
Yeah, report directly to me so I can laugh.
I'm gonna.
So anyway, so
Size matters.
so I talked to
Depends on what we're talking.
when was that? What's the date today? Friday? Wednesday?
Friday,
Tuesday.
18th, 17th, 17th, 16th. I don't know what day it is. Hold on.
Shh. You're messing me up.
Hey,
I gotta look. I gotta look.
what? You
Hold
gotta
on.
look when your birthday is.
My birthday's in a couple weeks. Mine's
Wednesday.
just after Rob's.
Rob's
When-
birthday is like in a couple days.
Mm-hmm.
Wednesday.
No.
No, Wednesday I talked to Rob S.
You talked to Dad.
I talked to
Let's
Dad.
just play along. He talked to Dad, who runs because there's two Robs with the Live Paranormal. Dad is everything, and Rob and I just sort of keep it safe and stable.
I'm the IT guy and the
Same
stream
one.
guy.
Got it?
I'm the resident psychic for Live Paranormal.
There you go.
And then I do
Host,
all the
co-host,
IT stuff.
modding. Yeah, we just keep the thing safe and steady. We just keep it afloat
Yeah.
until we get into some trouble. Then we
And then
have all
and-
sorts of
It's not
shenanigans.
Rob's fault.
And
It's
mod-
not Rob's
and-
fault.
We
No,
mod-
no. I just have to be told about it and something will go wrong and I get blamed for it. It's okay.
Yeah, I just moderate and then I look at them. I said, I'm not
Mm-hmm.
deleting that. I'm not deleting that. I don't even mod the thing anymore.
No, because I go back and do them. Even if it's from 2 years ago, I'm still modding stuff and I'll read it and I'll go, he left that there just so I'd read that. He knows I'm going to message him.
Well, you see all the copyright violations, and I just leave them. I'm like, so what?
La 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 la. Achoo, I heard nothing.
I don't know how many copyright violations I've gotten.
Dude, it says that they've taken money out for that. I'm thinking,
What?
okay.
They did?
Yeah, that's what the thing I sent you the other day was a picture of.
Oh shit!
It said that they were taking monetization from it. And I'm like, I don't even know how that works to start with, so I don't know if I should get upset or not. So
Here.
I'll leave it.
I have the message right here. Where is that?
If there ain't nothing in his bank, they ain't get nothing. Like,
That's what I'm saying.
can't bleed a
Oh,
turkey
yeah.
left.
I don't know how it works to get monetization. So
Here's the
Get
message.
paid first.
there's my message.
It said that they're taking monetization for the copyright.
Yeah, and my question was, what does that mean exactly? Because I didn't
That
know.
is retarded.
I figured I'd head it off before Dad calls.
Oh my god! Maybe that's why he didn't want to talk to me.
Oh wait, he what? Oh, yeah, stuff I can't share in here. But yeah. He was checking up on things, and I know that because
No,
of how
because
can
I
check up on things.
I called him.
We're grounded.
I called him and
Not
he-
me.
He I called him and then he called me back. I answered and then he's like, "Oh shit, let me call you right back." Half hour later, he calls back and I didn't hear my phone ring, so I called him back immediately, like 2 seconds later, and he didn't pick up. And I tried to call him again yesterday, didn't pick up. Tried to call him again today, didn't pick up.
You know how this works. Hurry up and
wait.
Nothing. Yeah, hurry up
and get crickets.
I'll call you right back.
Later.
Yeah.
No, because he always asks me to
No,
do
it's
things.
longer than that. I got a phone call a year later and he goes, remember when I said I'd call you back? And I go, when?
Right?
Did you read any of the 800,000 messages I sent you? I'm just curious.
Hey, Lady T, how are you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm always reading that. But anyway.
So get back to the clapper thing. They've got to come up with a better name.
Back on topic. So I'll show you guys the app, what it looks like. So
is it safe? Should I put it on my phone?
It's fine. It's fine. They're based out of Texas. So let me close out of my
sorry, that's
TikTok.
Nashville.
So you can't see it. So it's a little
came over from the tube. Well, thank you, Lady T.
It's a little
make sure you're hitting all those hearts, people. Tap tap.
The icon looks like a thumbs up, thumbs down. It's orange.
It's a very generic.
Oh, it's like it's a thumbs up. The icon's a thumbs up with it in a chat bubble. That's what it is.
Okay.
But
does it cost anything?
No.
Okay.
So
it's free.
It's free.
And you're recommending it.
Yeah, because everybody's it's good. I'm gonna that's where I'm telling everybody here, go on to open up your account. Just look for the Pair Awakening, because people were saying I can't find you. I think it was because it was under my name. And then the app was under the Pair Awakening. I think that's what the issue was. So I just changed the name to the Pair Awakening now. So it's all good.
I think the more and more people search for you, the more and more you're going to like training it, like I have to train what I'm for. So.
Or you could put the link in to Live Paranormal or YT.
I have to. Well, I got to do that too. But yeah, I mean, I've gained. I mean, I think I gained like 40 people today. I don't know. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do, and then so I'm gonna have to use a phone to stream on here, and then I'm going to also stream directly to YouTube. So it's up to you guys.
Okay,
if you guys want to go to YouTube,
you need
then
a
that's
phone.
fine.
You need a phone to stream from your phone?
Well, I mean, or how do you stream from TikTok now?
I can only do it through my phone.
Okay, so yeah, but that's same thing.
I don't know how to figure out the other thing because you're the ITC guy. I'm just me.
But that's so yeah, you just do it from your phone. I'm trying to see if there's a way I can do it from my computer. I think I could do a workaround. It's just gonna take me some work.
You got a MacGyver. Okay.
So we're gonna do that. So we're gonna do Clapper and then YouTube.
Sorry.
I know the name is like Clapper.
And then
I came from watching a live where one of the spirits had unalived himself during Kink Gone Wrong.
What?
And so it was very hard transition because I was like, I had a mouthful of water and it went all over the place because I was like, you didn't just say what I thought you said. She goes, oh no, I said it. And I'm like, oh my. And then I come here and now we're talking clap. Oh my gosh. It was in a brothel. It makes so much sense with the area, but I'm just saying clap. Yeah, it's all going together tonight. You babies.
So I'm gonna have a little spin wheel so we can be like, all right, We got 10 more views. We're gonna have a little spin wheel. I guess I got to do 10. I got to do 10 ass claps.
Listen, you're a tease because you didn't even put on the assless chaps and you lost. You didn't even put on the little biker shorts. So, dude, I got you up there on the views. We all were waiting. Big tease. If you're gonna say it, that you're gonna do it, you need to do it. We're all adults here. Some of us were just waiting with popcorn and lemonade. That's all. Funny thing is, though, I did almost buy those assless chaps, but that was funny.
Oh, you should see. You should see.
I'm like, oh, I know where those are. I'm like, Rob, they're marked down. He's like, you're kidding. I'm like, no, I almost bought them. I bought the pants above them, though.
I got something better.
It's for concert.
I got something better.
You got something better than assless chaps?
Oh yeah.
Are they the mesh ones?
You'll see. Hold on. Oh fuck, where did they go? Hold on.
Listen, when I go to concerts, I go to the concerts the way you should be going to concerts, okay? I look the part and I have a good time. If it ain't comfy, I'm not wearing it.
Right.
It's just awkward for my sons who are adults when they go with us, because then they're like, and yet again, Mom doesn't get ID, but the rest of us did. I'm like, hey, you should have dressed right.
There you go.
Oh. Did those come in patent leather?
I'm sure.
So is that like a jockey thong, or what do they call that?
Yeah, kind of, sort of.
Oh, Angie wants them in blue.
Dude, I just want to know if they come in patent leather, because then they'll match my pants, and then I can have somebody wear them.
Well, you don't have the necessary tools to properly sport them.
Yeah, but guess what? The lead singer of the band doesn't know what's coming flying at him now, does he? It will make interesting conversation at the bus. Mm-hmm. Hey, I sent you something to put on. The J thong.
Oh my God.
You have socks. Hey, I actually had to crochet something like that for somebody. It was a special request, but it was hilarious.
Somebody just bought pink tutu with LED lights and a stuffed peanut for what? For a guard's retirement. Wow.
Nice. Where did you get the tutu with the light ups though? I might need one of those.
Oh, I gotta fix this. Hold
Does it come in purple?
I bet you they do. I bet you get Amazon that. Oh
probably.
Told ya. Coffee cup.
I'm using a coffee cup. It just keeps falling down. I'm not even touching it. That's why I'm way across the room.
Did you put it inside the coffee cup?
No. Then I would fuck my phone up.
No, because it tilts, but what it does is it tilts it just enough so that it balances in there, but it won't fall out. Provided there's no coffee in the cup or water.
I mean, I have those mount things, but they're just, my phone's too big for them.
Oh, you can make me one? Oh, girl, you definitely need to message me. I might have to buy two. Two.
In every color. What do you mean?
Well, because my Nan baby is turning 1 in a couple of weeks. So February, mind you, everybody in my family is Aquarius except for my 2 sons. So their spouses are Aquarius. So from the start of February 2nd till the end of February, we had like 7 birthdays. She's smack dab in the middle. So now we've made a family decision that no birthdays will be popular or be used except the grandbabies, which is my Nan baby. So, and no, I do not look like I have a Nan baby. I still pass for the sister. But now my Nan baby's picking up nasty habits of doing the and my son's like, she won't stop.
So if
like, oh, she's so cute.
Just really quick, I'm gonna make you work. I'm gonna make you work, Lisa. If anybody wants a reading,
what do you need?
Go ahead and throw it out there. We'll get your reading.
Yep, I'll do
anybody
it.
In the chat.
I'll do it. Ooh, light up combat. I don't have those.
What?
Like,
Amy,
hey.
you have a surgery for a hole in
Although
your heart?
I have all different other boots.
I'm sorry,
Wait, who put the hole in your heart?
Amy. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, honey. I didn't know you had a hole in your heart. That must be on the other channel because I'm not seeing that.
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
Yeah. I can't do multi things on my phone. It won't let me. Unlike my computer, which is downstairs, but that's whole 3 flights down. I'm not doing it. Yeah, so if you want a mini reading, go ahead. Put it up there.
I wish Des was on right now.
She was.
She had to get up early.
Oh, that's right. Oh, so I was gonna tell you, Lisa, that I need to talk to Rob about starting up another podcast. So
Okay.
I gotta reach out to him.
Okay. Well, he said he was gonna, and I haven't gotten any directions on how to get on to start mine, but I'm still paying for my my
Yeah,
name
I forgot.
for 5 years.
If I if I remember the dial in, I'd be able to get you in. I just forgot the number to dial in.
No, he gave me directions, and then he goes, "What are you doing? You're trying to?" I go, "Dude, I did exactly what you sent me." He goes, "No, not to change stuff. Now you're gonna lock me in." I'm like, "Dude, don't give me stuff and then tell me it's that easy because this is me. I'm technology challenged."
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can't really.
I need somebody to be my producer because I can't do it myself.
All right, I'll have to do it for you.
That'd be awesome.
It's a
Because
little
when
tricky,
we tag team, it's way more fun.
It's a little tricky, but yeah, it's really not that bad.
So what do you call the podcast?
I'm not sure yet.
Okay. Jimmy Button, Beverly Button, Bill Button, thank you for loving me. It's kind of a long name for a podcast, but okay.
That's not me. Yeah, so basically that's what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna change.
Okay.
We're gonna be going on
Same
these
format?
2 different. Well, now I'm going back to the whole paranormal thing. I'm gonna go John Clapper, going YouTube, and then we'll just go there. Rumble, I was trying it out, but it's like they're pushing the premium accounts, and I don't want to pay for something that I'm not going to really use.
I'm just gonna keep him in here for. Whoa, bro! Slowly roll.
Bro's going crazy.
I know he likes.
Oh, who is that face? That was a weird face in the smoke. Oh, that one's just as creepy, dude. It's a creepy vibe as far as spirits tonight. I'll just tell you that much.
That one looked like a creepy.
Oh, that's a
witch.
dog. No, that's a dog upside down.
The one before there looked like a.
Oh,
witch.
one before, yeah. Bruja is actually what I got.
Favorited. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool, but there's a lot of just people battling. And the video quality's not very good.
Why do you have to battle? Because people always send me that when I go live on TikTok. They're like, "Oh, why do I have to battle? Why can't I just come on, do what I do, and then just go to bed?"
Because people, that's how you earn. If you battle, the more you battle, it's going to push you out there.
What is the?
It's
push me out there. What, like?
It's to push you out in the algorithm, so you'll get more exposure.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just gonna stay in my lane. I don't even advertise it, and you see how busy I get. So
yeah.
Sit down.
So,
which again, if anybody needs my abilities and you're in this field and you're a paranormal investigator and you have one of those oh shit moments, I actually do answer my messages. It's either me or it's my bestie. Those are the only two that answer the messages.
Fate, yeah. I mean, I was going to say that, but
battles bring gifts and the gifts produce more money. Oh, do they? I don't. Oh,
well, yeah, they do.
Am I monetized? I don't know.
400 followers on Flapper or
I found out today that YT pays more per view than this app.
Well, yeah,
Really?
YT pays for every million views you get $1,000.
What? How did wait? Whoa! How do I make that happen? I need more yarn.
We are on the wrong app.
I need more yarn, people. I have been cooped up in this house. My yarn room, I can see the floor. It's dangerously low.
It's dangerously low.
They you want to know what it used to be?
Don't you get a plaque or something before you get cash?
Well, you have to hit it. Once you hit 100,000, you'll get a plaque. At 10,000, you get a certificate. But it used to be for every
y'all better start following me.
It used to be for every 1,000 views, you got $100.
Is it views or subscribers?
Views, like
watchers, whatever.
No.
Views. Okay.
Like, let's say one of your videos goes viral, and you get 11 million views.
But
you're gonna get $11,000.
That's a lot of HR paperwork. If it goes viral, it's a lot of HR paperwork, buddy. That's a lot of issues right there.
Yeah. Like
she said, I just got started here and I'm old. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I'll be older than you because I'm turning 56 on Groundhog's Day. So I think I'm older.
I had a video hit 36 million views on Facebook. And the owner that I was promoting, he just sent me a pretty good check. Because at that time, Facebook they weren't monetizing.
Fighting. Come on.
Well, listen, if anybody wants to sponsor me, I like yarn. Okay, yarn.
No, but yeah, back in the day, it was for every 1,000 views, you got $100. So people they're making a lot for a video that
people are wasting their time.
For people that hit 1 million views, I mean, it was like 10 grand.
You guys,
damn, son, that's a lot. That's a lot of yarn.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. I could actually get bookcases in my yarn room.
Wow.
Yeah.
She's like,
I crochet all the time for meditation and because of my rheumatoid. So I never go anywhere without yarn. Even to a bar on vacation, as Nashville found out.
Yeah.
You brought knitting. No, I didn't. I brought crochet. Which, by the way, in Nashville, nobody can say crochet. They say crocheted. They don't understand.
Crocheted? I'm going to sit over here and crochet myself.
I was dying laughing. I have a see-through bag for airport security, and the guy goes, I have to check to make sure you're not bringing in booze. And I go, wouldn't that defeat the purpose of coming to the bar? He goes, well, you brought yarn and knitting. I go, no, it's crochet. And the guy goes, hey, she brought crocheted. And I'm like, what? Whoa. No, I didn't. I brought yarn.
Yarn. Hey, you guys, stop. Come on.
When you say yarn, they don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
No, lay down, please.
In Europe, it's called knitting. Here, it's called crochet. Knitting has like 3 stitches. Crochet's got 8 trillion.
You want me to get the collar or you want to chill? You want to go out?
Throw back in the collar.
Seriously.
Break that shock collar out.
All right, so I guess we can.
Well, if you need me to be your warm-up show before you do your show, I can do that too for you. You just have to let me know. If you need a mod, I can take care of that too.
Whispers going on. What about whispers? Tonight, I'm probably going to start doing some box sessions. Right now, we're just talking about the future of what we're going to do.
Ooh, that's a pirate dude. He's got an eye patch. Did anybody else catch that?
Yeah. Once TikTok goes away, we're just we're going to push it out to
realisticness, do you really think that it's going to go away?
So here's what I think. This is what I think.
Iffy.
I think it's gonna be I think it's gonna go dark. They'll probably sign maybe a 30-day, 60-day extension. And then after
Yeah,
that,
that's about
after
it.
that, I think it's gonna.
Then they're
go
gonna
away.
have to. I think it's gonna have a dollar sign in front of it. Angie, I have my house is haunted, honey. So if you hear it and I didn't hear it, it usually means that's coming from here.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't hear
I
you.
mean, but that's what I think is gonna happen.
Okay. Mm.
Oh,
Who-
you should.
Who's
I should.
having issue? Who has a red car with a tire issue? Because Spirit's just telling me it's mandatory because of the weather that you have that tire checked.
I don't have a red one, but I have a tire sensor that's not working.
But is it something that would affect it while you're driving it?
I don't know. Rob?
To show me it's a red car and there's something with the tire.
Oh, Viper.
Hey Viper, what's up, buddy? Viper's one of my mods.
Maybe it's Viper's truck.
No, this is like a. No offense, it's a chick car, but it's a nice chick car. It's one of those ones in traffic where a guy pulls up next to you and goes, driving your boyfriend's car, and you're like, no, he drives my truck. I'm driving this baby. This is my other car. Maroon truck just had a plug put in the tire. Okay. Is it kind of like a
You know,
you said you just had the tire replaced today? I'm not sure the plug's going to hold. Just check your tires, people. It's going to be the driver's side front tire.
so
No.
I was talking because I called up Brooke because Brooke needed to because we were talking about working on something. But anyway, so remember the premonition I had back in May. In May, I was like, maybe I should share the premonition I had, but I can't share it on TikTok because I'll probably get they'll pull the live.
Wait.
They will
If you're
pull the
even
live.
thinking about it, let me start the paperwork now because it will be ongoing right until you do it.
No, they'll pull the live.
Will they?
No kidding.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hmm.
There's a lot people will tolerate, but when you start to get real, then they get all upset.
Like, how bad is it? It's bad, huh?
What, the premonition?
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, I mean, I saw the future of what's gonna happen, and this was back in May. Who was gonna win the presidency, and everything connected to that. It's not good.
People hated me when I called the last election, and there was nothing I could do about it.
What's that? What was that, Anna?
I said it's after that I'm worried about.
Well, that's people don't realize what's coming.
Mm-hmm. It's already started though.
Oh yeah, but it's
So
it's gonna get it's pretty bad.
So let me insert a commercial here. Rob's trying to give away a free reading, so put it up there if you want one.
There was a lot that was said, and everything that was said.
It's gonna be a hot mess.
Precious wants to.
Yeah.
Yes, Precious. What's going on, baby?
What do you mean?
Tracy would like a reading.
What do you mean this timeline, Marlo?
This timeline, that's the question. Hold on, I'm going back to see if I can catch it. Okay, good. It's not me. Had a flat on the back right passenger. Nope, this would be the driver's side front. A couple of weeks ago, plug. Maroon truck had a plug in it.
I mean, I said the whole premonition on YouTube. That was before I came on TikTok.
That's different. That's different. So y'all have to go dig through all his YouTubes to find it now.
Great.
And it was in May.
I will too.
But follow and subscribe to me as well, because if I find the exact video, I'll let you know and I'll share it. Don't worry.
I'll find it.
Precious, like general insight on what? Work, love, romance, money. job?
Everything.
I know, but like it's
We'll be here for
11:42 here
hours.
in Massachusetts. Yeah, like let's keep it down to a couple questions.
Get a sleeping bag. We're gonna be here for a while.
Yeah, Viper. That's why I really can't say because I know it will.
Rob and
get
I
shut
can
down.
both do the long haul. Yeah, no, it will definitely get shut down.
Because I'm spreading.
YouTube
false
doesn't care as long
information.
as they're getting views. Well, don't you know fact checking isn't a thing no more? Okay.
And let's also
Can you
say
get
the currency
insight?
that we know of today, it's going to be all crypto.
Does not. Yeah.
Is it going to Bitcoin? That
some
kind?
some other
Mhm.
type of. It's kind of like Bitcoin, but it's
something
something different.
Yeah. For all intents and purposes, if you're in my lane, yeah, it's the same thing. It's a Chuck E. Cheese token.
Great.
As the hackers that broke into my computer once and said that they wanted so many things, you want Chuck E. Cheese tokens, dude? My kids were laughing like, of all the dumb luck a hacker had, they had you. I'm like, and it's like, stop deleting my emails. I'm like, well, you're interrupting my live, idiot. I'm gonna hack you. I'm like, okay, but then you should probably have some WD-40 put in your tires because the cops are following you.
Right.
Never heard from him again. Must have hit you close to home. Oh, this turn of events is definitely a doozy. Oh, dang, you are correct, and I am not crazy. Yeah, yeah, Viper, don't advertise that, dude, because they'll come after you again.
Wait, what?
Do you ever notice how they ban people for speaking the truth, but then they like, oh, you know, your safety is important to us, but then they don't do anything about the trolls or the people that hack or the people that like say you did something wrong and then try to get your video pulled, and it's like, I didn't say anything.
Oh, there was some cool stuff that this guy I follow. He shows some hacking tools. I've been watching him for a while, and some chat GBT stuff, and I was like, holy shit, I got to do that. So that's why I'm getting a second phone.
Right.
Okay.
Now he's gonna be a hacker. Oh God.
No, it's not that. I mean, just some
I'm just
stuff
kidding.
that I want to do with but I need a second device. So I went. I went after work, and I ordered it.
For Facebook, when they say like, oh, please report this, did you ever notice that you used to be able to call Facebook and talk to somebody? Now you can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Now they say we've already decided for you and you can't even appeal it. And then from what I'm being told from Spirit is that most of the people that work for Facebook are the freaking hackers. Just saying. Ooh, you got a summons to court. Dude, I feel like there's a second summons coming for you, Vipe. That's like the third dog that's appeared in the smoke.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's because I'm on. Ooh, a skeleton and a doggy. Okay, that was kind of weird. Oh, another doggy. That's a shepherd. Yeah, it's a mutt. Ooh, there's that creepy dude again. I don't like him. Gives off a bad vibe. That's like a Snoopy dog. Listen, I keep it really simple. I am the same name on all social media. There's only one other purple dahlia, and I'm not a florist.
I'm not a florist.
No, I'm not. Somebody's like, no, but I saw your ad. I'm like, I don't have any roses here.
No, we don't have an Easter.
Although it's a tattoo on my body. Spirit gave me the name. I would not have chosen something so long, but that's what they went with, and I have no choice. I'm stuck with it now. My dog tends to travel with me and sleep and drags me out of sticky situations. That's a good damn dog. You need to give your dog a bone.
Lots of them.
I would just give mine steak, but that's me. Mind you, my 3 dogs put together don't equal a real size dog, so it's okay.
Your little doggies are cute.
Little Reed is passed out right now. And the other 2 are downstairs. The other 2 are laying in front of the fireplace.
Oh, little Rita was having fun the night I got drunk. She was making me laugh.
She gets her hair cut on Monday. I had to dig out her hat that I made her so her ears will stay warm, huh, Mama?
Because she gets feisty. She gets feisty.
Oh, she feisty. Now you know why we named her Rita after my mother.
That's why I was laughing. She was cracking me up.
And then my 2 cats that were abandoned that I found, one is Reba, as in Arriba, which is the number 1 country star my mother loved until that woman ran her fingers through my husband's hair when he had it, and my mother was livid. I'm like, don't get us thrown out. And the other one's name is Dottie, after my Aunt Dottie, which is short for Dorothy, Wizard of Oz. Marcia Reclaim Mayhem is her name. Oh, I have a chat group called Mayhem. It's for my children. I hate repeating myself, so I put it in there once and it goes to everybody. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of animals in the screen too, but I mean, I do talk to animals, so kind of why I have so many in my house. They just find me.
Right?
Pretty much. I'm like the Dr. Doolittle. Oh, that's a cowboy.
All right. Does anybody else have any?
Marsha, what is your question? Like, what did you want me to look into? Money-wise, vacation? I will say that you have to cut back on your spending a little bit because there's a big expense coming up, but the expense is being represented as fun. So that to me is like a vacation or a girls' weekend.
Cruise.
Right?
Shot.
Yeah, did you know when you become unalived on a cruise ship, they put you where the ice cream is? Keep that in mind, people.
Oh, that's funny.
Say that again.
When you become unalived on a ship, they carry so many caskets and they store your body in the freezer where the ice cream came from. It's the coldest freezer. Y'all welcome. I watch too much Travel Channel.
No.
I've never been on a cruise.
And why do you have to dress up on a cruise ship to go walking 8 miles to go eat? Am I wearing heels if I'm going to be... That's just crazy. And the ship's rocking? No, thank you. I don't get it.
Thousands on a cruise, and I'm going to buy an evening gown. You can kiss my ass. Like,
I've never been on a cruise.
An evening gown?
I've been invited,
for like
and I was like, no.
Listen, most of my closet clothes have been on cruises, but I've never been on a cruise. I just lend them out to people because I have stuff.
All right, Angie, have fun. Good night.
Sweet dreams, Angie.
Bye, Angie.
Rob, are you getting another haunted object?
I don't know. If somebody wants to send me one, I'll take it.
The music box?
No, that's not haunted.
That's not?
No.
Well, isn't Precious sending you the doll?
I don't know. Precious, are you sending me the doll? I'll send you my info. Let me send it right now.
Yeah, I have a lot of people that message me all the time asking if I have certain items, and I usually call Rob, message him and be like, what you got? I want to have us get a doll that has no spirit in it and invite a spirit. Like, it's sort of like, we're playing like, oh, we're the realtor. We find you the apartment. Well, we're going to offer up the doll and we're going to see what spirit wants to take up residence there. I think that ought to be a good idea.
Here, I have a picture that I want to get an attachment.
No.
What?
No.
Why?
No.
You have a picture that you want to attach. Ooh, who's the lady with the beautiful black hair and that smoke? That was gorgeous.
Nope.
Why?
That's a bug.
She doesn't have an attachment. She doesn't have an attachment.
Who doesn't have an attachment?
Sarah? No.
Say what you mean what you say. She's got a weird pain in the back of my neck. That's weird.
You just let him back in here again.
Can't see. Other direction. Other side. Slide it to the other side, Rob. There we go.
Next. You gonna go?
Is she holding a Raggedy Ann?
Yeah.
Go with
She's
Booby.
holding a Raggedy Ann.
Go with Booby. Good job.
Oh, why is she so sad?
Go with Booby.
I don't know.
Go with Booby. Go with Booby. Okay. Jesus.
Is that the one you found when you went to the antique shops?
Yep.
Okay.
Hey,
She's
Rob.
sad.
Can I see that again, or is that the one you showed the other day?
That's the one I showed the other day.
Okay. All right.
The one holding the Raggedy Ann.
Oh yeah. Okay.
All right, Precious.
Gotcha.
Hold on. Wait, Dawn, what did you say? Who's Lisa? Chucky? Wait, what?
Oh, message me then, Precious. I have a haunted Ouija board that's downstairs that it's not that I can't use it. I can, just there's nobody here to use it with. It's just me.
Boring. We all need to go out there.
Yeah, let's go
Where
to
are we going?
Massachusetts. We're going to your house.
Sure. My house can sleep about 22 people on the floor.
On the
But little Rita sleeps with Mummy, just so we're clear on this, okay? Little Rita's mine.
We're good. That's
I
fine.
check pockets before people leave.
Oh, shit.
The one party we had was a gender reveal. And every time I
What?
turned on, somebody else had my dog. A gender reveal. When you have a baby, they do a gender reveal thingy with balloons and stuff.
Yeah.
But my dogs were there. And my son's dog was there. Well, my son's dog's big. And then I'm looking around and I go, everybody pockets. And one of his friends was like, well, I didn't think she'd notice. And my son's like, oh, she gonna bury you in the yard. Give me my dog.
Oh wow.
She didn't know how to growl. She didn't know how to growl back then. She knows how to growl now. The house I'm cleaning out has things from 1800s and up from all over the world.
Ooh.
Oh.
Take some pictures.
I bet you have bet you have purple depression glass in there or pink. Or you have that lovely one, the one that glows, the green one.
Those are pretty.
Yeah. That's some good. I have a whole not a whole set. I have like a set of 3
Military
cups and saucers.
Hmm.
Nice.
Oh,
Yes,
wow.
I'd like to see the uranium. Yes. We don't want to say that because I don't know if that's a sensitive word that will get you off
No,
the
either.
airplane or kicked off on tick. So we'll just say the pretty green one.
Mm-hmm. Oh wow.
Love that stuff.
So what do you do with all that stuff?
Well, one of my past lives were in the 1920s. So for me, it's like, it feels like home for some reason.
I wonder when my past life is. What date?
I didn't even go to have it done. It was just a friend of mine online was doing them. And he said, hey, you know why you're afraid of fire? And I go, no, please tell me though. Then enlighten me. He was like, because you've died like several times in a fire. I'm like, was I too stupid to see the exit sign? Like, did I not learn my lesson? Was I going for an even bait? He was like, nobody ever has the reactions that you do when I do this. He goes, everybody's just like, oh, he goes right away. You're like, was I that dumb? I'm like, well, I want to know so it doesn't happen again, dude.
We could like break the chain. I mean, come on.
I mean, over 7 times. How stupid am I that I didn't see the exit sign, right? But they were all different scenarios, and most of them weren't my fault.
It's like something.
Like when they lock you in, they lock you in. Have a playlist and records from when grandma passed. Oh, you got to have the good stuff. Yeah, I love being a flapper. I collect pre-1900 books.
And you're perfect for the flapper then, Purple.
I was going to say, I bet you like being a flapper.
Oh.
Flapper, not clapper, dude. Flapper.
I did say flapper.
I collect pre-1900 books, and you might have that book on stuff. I can't even say it. I don't know. I guess kicked off of TikTok. It's a real book with real stuff in it, with real information, like real stuff. And it's not the black book. It's the green book.
Brobeck, you're cracking me up.
Anybody else have any questions? Oh, dude, that was an alien.
It was.
Another dog. Another dog. Ooh, that's yeah. Mm,
Chris.
that's a cat.
Hey, how are you doing, Chris? My favorite pupil in the class. Yeah, it's smoky in
love
there. It's smoky in the box, that's for sure.
I
Glad you
bet it
pointed that
is.
one out. So, Chris, what do you have for us tonight? He's my favorite.
If my children are watching, I don't have any favorites. I have a grandbaby now. She's my favorite.
Well, I think everybody in here knows why he's my favorite.
The laugh with echoes is nuts. What are you talking about?
Ha ha ha.
Oh shit!
I don't hear no echo.
Was that a?
Although that's a really good, but that's a really good name for a small dog, though. Echo, echo, echo.
Who's echoing? Oh, it's me.
Oh, that's okay. You're good.
Wait,
I have my
you
headset
should,
on.
you should be all right.
I hear it.
I don't hear it.
Oh, that's all that
I don't hear it either.
Right?
Hey now.
I don't give a shit. As long
Don't
as
be
they-
like that guy at the brothel. We don't want that to happen.
Sorry, Chris.
My whole point is like, can you imagine they find you and you're known in history on the paperwork that they have to fill out? Man died from kink gone wrong. Oh my God.
And with water in my mouth.
I had just taken a big swig of water. I was like, oh, I'm just watching whatever came up on live. And I was like, oh, soaked the whole bed. I'm like, Jesus Christ. What did you just say he died?
I know, right?
I would have wanted to know a little bit more, but that's
That's just you.
Oh, I found more than I needed to know.
right.
Although I did say when she was in the basement, there was a cat and it didn't come up until the third floor.
What?
It was some bar or something that's haunted in Chicago. That's all I know.
Which bar? Marlo would know. Marlo disappeared.
And it's an Irish one. And I guess there's
What?
not Typhoid Mary, but something Mary, something or other is across the street or something.
I was what I was doing with my lips, I always do that when I'm working on stuff. No, I go
You're picking up my bad habits.
I know I'm just
I love your
weird.
accent, Purple. I love it.
I'm weird.
I don't have an accent. You have an accent.
Oh, what did I say? I didn't know what I said.
People tell me from being from Seattle that I had an accent living in Arizona. I don't have an accent. You're great.
My uncle, God love him and rest his soul, even though he's downstairs resting in my basement floor, I'm sure. But he's from Massachusetts, moved to Kentucky, served in Germany, and then came back. So when he left to go to Kentucky, we could understand him. He might have had a little twang. When he went to Germany, it was a different dialect. When he came back, nobody could understand a thing he was saying.
Oh wow.
Like, pick a dialect and stick with it.
Yeah, right. That's a strange combo, though.
It is, because the twang doesn't, it lends itself, but German accent, no, not to Boston accent. No.
No. All right. That's good.
Try having a hearing impairment, being from the South and Native American and talk. Anybody I meet from the South, they ask me if I've ever gone to a speech therapist. I'm like, for what reason? I'm talking okay.
It's just because I like Boston and I'm from Boston.
But here's the thing: if somebody's from Boston and they meet somebody else from Boston outside of Massachusetts, our accent gets thicker.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, like I always.
What? Well, we're gonna start rapping now. That's our new thing.
Right?
Rapping and crapping on the clapper.
That was hysterical. My son lives in New Hampshire and he knows how to use his R's. My kids were raised right, but he does it to make everybody else remember where he's from. But if he's at my house, my girlfriend says that my accent becomes super thick. I went to PA and I met the fire chief who was from Massachusetts. And he was like, oh my God, somebody that knows what a blinka is. And they're like, what the hell is a blinka? And I'm like, the thing in your car, a directional. It's not optional. If they comes with the car, you're kind of supposed to use it.
Oh my God.
He was trying to explain a section of Boston that used to be a red light district called the Boston Combat Zone. And she goes, he wants to know about the fighting zone. And I'm like, the what? And she said, yeah, he wanted to know if you'd been by there lately. And I'm like, are you trying to say the combat zone? She's like, altercation, fighting, same thing. I'm like, no.
Oh, there's a difference.
Combat zone, you don't get out of your car and you still bring, wipes for the, just in case somebody looks in your direction. You just want to wipe the inside of your window just in case.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those sections. But yeah, it has some good stories there.
Oh, Tracy, I do that all the time.
Check on the Blinka fluids. Yeah, there's no Blinka fluids.
Yeah, Chris has just put stuff down there because he thinks he's being blocked.
Listen,
if
your car is leaking, then you got more issues than you think.
Yeah.
Hey, easy, Rita. That's just a spirit in the hall, honey. Come here.
Hey, so, Chris,
not gonna hurt you.
You're gonna grow. I can see your messages.
He's gonna grow what?
Okay,
tree mix with the 3 tricks.
I'm gonna let you know when I block
Tree mix with the 3 tricks.
I'll give you prior warning, Chris. Okay?
I think he's missing his friends in the block party.
Oh shit! I'm out.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm trying something real quick.
It's time to tap them screens, people.
Oh, I could totally hear you tapping.
I know. It's tapping his face right now, Rob.
Hold on, I want to try something real quick.
Probably hearing my nails hit the glass. I'm not going to say what Spirit said to say, but I'm sending you that. So watch your little gift prize. That was priceless.
Right?
Oh, hold on. Hi, John. How are you? I know. One's controlled. One is dangerous. Not controlled. Just staying positive. Chris, I'm from Massachusetts. I don't need a reason. FAFO, buddy.
Right? So
Hold on.
That's number 2, Chris. One more and you're out.
You missed the one where he said one's nice, one's not, and I'm not under control.
Yeah. So he's okay. I'm gonna say
Sister
you're
Sandy opened up her third
you know
eye
the limit,
and
Chris. It's 3, 2,
sees
1. You're
someone
out.
in her eye.
You do this
What's the limit tonight?
Yeah. Well, he knows. He knows I'm blocking.
My limit is that I deal with spirit 1-to-1, and my spirits are volunteering to go over and visit you.
Mm-hmm.
So I tread lightly because I don't have any control over them either. My sister Sandy opened up her third eye. I'm so glad, Dawn. Yeah, but you can always message me, honey. Hopefully my markers will come down off of 11 and I won't have to take as much medication, and then I won't be like a walking zombie. Just chilling and crocheting.
Sometimes you truly have to step back. Maybe
it's called duct tape. It's called duct tape, Chris.
She said duct tape. Now I'm being nice. Shit.
Pick a color. What color duct tape you want me to use? You want the
From
kind
the
with little
airlines,
ducks on
we
it?
love duct tape, and I will duct tape
You,
your ass.
you want the one that glows in the dark? Not that it's going to help you 8 feet down, but whatever.
I mean, since TikTok's going away, I mean, Chris, if you really want me to be honest about what I think about you, I will.
Make sure you're grounding first on before you start trying to open up your third eye.
Holy shit.
And there's a mediumship happening this weekend too, I think.
Rob, you okay?
I give a choice of hearts or hello kitty duct tape. Yeah, I don't know if I have any more of the kitty one left. I know I have the ones with the rubber ducks on it though.
Rob, are you just listening to something?
Yeah, I'm trying to. I was listening. You guys will
That was a
not
horse.
believe what.
That's
what,
a clown.
Always get the good stuff. We are.
I was playing with
That's
this
a
while. Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm listening to. I'm trying to tune this. I'm trying to tune
Chris
this.
says I never kid when I talk. That's good because when I talk, I don't want to hear from you.
One.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna turn this on. I didn't know what was going on in the chats. And I will tell you what was going on, what I was hearing.
Uh-oh.
I'm serious. It was because this is so loud in my ears. Because I turned it up really loud so I can hear. Not saying that you guys. I was trying. Okay, I was trying to tune you
Are
guys
you calling
out.
me fat? Is that what you're saying? Are you saying I'm fat?
I was trying to tune you guys out, so I turned you guys' volume down so I could hear this. I heard you guys saying something, so I closed everything. I went down, and what this was saying, I was like, "Holy shit!" Hold on, I will repeat it.
Bye. Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord, if he was looking at you, was splitting you.
Okay, I'm gonna turn this off. So this thing was like telling Chris to shut up and stop being disrespectful.
Dude, what did you think? I was lying when I said Spirit volunteered to go over and kick his butt? That wasn't me. That was Spirit. I'm just sitting there going, it's going to get ugly.
And I'm like, what the heck is going on? So, and then they're just saying somebody is being disrespectful to the women and they need to shut up.
Mm-hmm.
And then they said, Chris, stop it.
Ooh.
I
Dude,
swear to
you know
I didn't hear you guys at all.
But you know when I send Spirit to go help you guys out on location if you need some help, some spiritual help, that's the one that's saying he's going. And I'm like, ooh, I don't want to be on the receiving end of that one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just put this. You guys could oh no, I wasn't playing it over to the stream. Shit, I should have.
You may want to message me directly, Don.
See, they hear us, the insults.
Spirit, watch your mouth.
Chris. Hopefully I don't see you on any other platforms. Take care. I'll block you there too.
Hey, Vite, make a note. Ooh.
It said, "Don't follow me."
Yeah, I heard that. He was like, "Don't follow my footsteps." Absolutely done.
Called him a stupid fuck.
I just heard that.
He also called him a butthole. Oh, now he's making fun of his haircut. Oh, bad. You know what it is? When you collect a lot of good karma credits, you don't have to ask people to do things for you. They just protect you.
Why are you calling me out? They disgust me. Shut up. Holy shit.
They just said, "Bro, why didn't you just say shh?"
They said, "Fuck me."
They said something else, but I can't say it on here.
Wow.
Yeah, grow up, right?
He said freak nasty.
He said a few other things too. He called him pal. Not a good sign.
Oh. Shut up.
Hey, spirit, woosah.
I'm just trying to clean this up.
Breathe.
Good luck. They're on a. You want me to make you some chamomile tea, spirit?
Wow. They are bad as fuck
No,
right
no,
now.
Summer. If they go slower, we're gonna get removed.
What's next?
Listen,
They just called
Glad it
somebody
wasn't my
a
mother.
fucking bitch.
Say what?
They just called somebody a fucking bitch.
They said somebody's mother sucked something. No, I understand, Spirit, but whew.
Spirit, who's mom? Wow.
Ain't my mother.
Not mine either.
Exactly, Fate.
He's still in here. I just muted him. He's still in
I
here.
know.
Who's peeing?
He's in here under another name.
Somebody's peeing.
That's not me.
I'm just teasing.
No.
I'm teasing.
Oh. Keep up.
I'm trying to take out all
I'm
that
okay.
hard hissing.
I'm here. I hear you, Spirit.
Yeah, they just called out for you.
Well, you got under somebody's skin tonight.
Yeah.
It's close. What's worse?
Was that Spirit flipping the bird in the smoke?
I don't know. I didn't see it. I'm looking down.
Oh.
Quit an asshole.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know.
I'm not making this up.
Okay, no, you're not.
Hey. Hey, heathen. Look at Rob. What?
Let's help him with something. All right, this is fucking clear.
Oh, that's the big dude right there.
All right, does anybody have any questions they want to ask? Let's see what Spirit has to say. Let me pause this.
Welcome to the Heathen channel.
Oh, this was like going crazy. I'm sorry I wasn't
It
paying
was
attention to you guys.
mad.
But when you guys were arguing, or because I had to tune you guys out because I'm trying to was working on this, and what was being said, I was like, holy shit. They were like,
Yeah,
going off.
very descriptive.
Going off. And they were doing play by play what you guys were saying. And then I looked over at the chat and I'm like, holy crap, this is really going on. So I'm still like trying.
Was more powerful than what did he say? Purple. His angel was more powerful than something.
Sorry, bro. There's no
He's
angels
assuming
around,
he has angels.
Yeah.
He's assuming he has them. And here's the thing: angels only come to those who are in need and of pure heart.
Mm-hmm.
Because think of it, the only time people actually see angels on earth is usually when they were in a car accident or something bad's about to happen and they come to calm us. I've spoken to an angel that walked amongst the earth. Freaked myself out. There's no way you can explain that. And we can't disprove it, can't recreate it, nothing. Don't know who she was, but I thanked her. You think it would be possible to bring out the higher selves? Listen, if you upset them, you can ask them to leave, but let's be honest. That's
They're
why
not
there's so
going
many
nowhere.
paranormal shows, right?
They're not going
Because they were all really successful about that. Yeah.
There's spirits here that have been here forever.
Elementals. Yeah. They've been here before time began, sort of.
You're not getting rid of any of them. And people think that spirits are just people that have passed. People that have passed.
Because if
the people that have passed are very low levels. They're on a very low
right
level, on a very low plane. They're on a very low level.
I got a spirit in my land that says it's been here for 600 years, and there's a good chance how that's an elemental.
Yeah.
And elementals come just like we come in different shapes and sizes, so do elementals.
Yeah.
Dawn says my gram came out one night and she said that she was in the 1920s. Well, when you cross over, you can choose where you want to be. Like it's kind of like checking into Epcot. I want to go. I like being in the mountains. I like being by the ocean. Whatever.
Yeah, Josh, like the location, and Lisa knows. The other location that I was doing my lives from, there was a dark elemental there. It was a very
oh
old,
yeah, it was
a very old elemental, and it was not very nice. Everybody that
it was opinionated, it was crusty.
Everybody that encountered the elemental, this was at my grandmother's house. So everybody that encountered the elemental, nobody, and it hung out in the garage or around the garage area. Everybody that my cousins, my aunts, uncles, nobody would go near the garage. If I was around for
600 years, I might be a little crusty too.
That was my grandpa's area. As a kid, he was an inventor. He did a lot of things, and that was his workshop. So whenever he would ask me to go to the garage and get like a screwdriver if he was working on something in the house. I'd literally run in the middle of the day, literally run in, grab what I needed, and sometimes I'd run back out and said I can't find it. And then he walked in. Look, he didn't even look. It was right here. And he told me where it was. I was too scared. I was too afraid.
But you can feel when you walk into that impressive energy. It's not you can't feel it. You sense it. Even if you're not psychic, you can feel it.
Absolutely.
And warning, if you hang around with psychics, you start to pick up sensitivity to things. So
yeah. And being a psychic or being sensitive, I mean, that was very, very hard to deal with. Anyway, so no,
they know who's weak. Make sure you know that if you're going somewhere and you're the weak link, they're going to go after you first.
Yeah,
they're going to initiate with you to set the bar. Like, hey, don't try this stuff.
Yeah,
it's all good. Just be respectful. That's all.
Yeah, exactly. Energy usually attacks my stomach.
Same here. It's that feeling that you get just before you puke.
Yep. So that's why I had to run out of here. I didn't run. I tried to keep my cool.
You trotted.
Yeah, we all do.
I kind of hustled out.
As soon as you passed the screen, you were gone.
Mine usually trigger with violently loud ear ringings that absolutely give me a nonstop pounding migraine.
That happens to me if I haven't gone live in a while. Say if I've had surgery or something, they ease off. And then when they feel you're ready to go and you're sort of like, I'm just going to take one more week off. They're like, no, you're going now. The headaches will start. And it's like you have a built up of, like a pressure cooker, you have a built up of extra energy that you have to expel. And then if more than one person gets together with somebody else that has abilities, ours become amplified. And then there's a third power source that everybody can drain from. So it's like those spotlights you see in the sky during the fog. It's the same thing, but that's a pillar of energy that all of us with abilities can drain from.
But that, to speak on that elemental thing, Les, I was like, yeah, there was like a spirit that randomly wanders the land, that wanders my land, that I come through and I speak through on Spirit Box. It says it's been here for 600 something years, but it also wants me. It also wants to meet at odd hours in the middle of the woods at nighttime. I'm like, no, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
I know, because
I don't want to meet you in odd hours in the country where there's no lights, wandering through somebody's property that might shoot you with a rifle.
Oh, you mean like my neck of the woods? Because that's what I deal with.
I live in the middle of nowhere, homie. We don't call the police.
Yeah, Ted Kaczynski, you call the cops and they go and is there a dead body? No. Is there a bear? Nope. All right. Well, call us back when you got something.
Exactly. You call the cops, they're gonna be here in an hour.
We're not even sure you're in the same city. I'm like, dude, you know I'm in the same city because I've seen your cars on the next street. I know you know where I am. Nobody wants to go back.
Hold on.
In the police log, they list orb sightings.
Really quick. Joni,
Sasquatchies.
Joni White Buffalo's on Joni White Buffalo.
Where is she? I didn't see her.
She's on YouTube. She's been here for a little while.
Oh. Hi, Joni.
That's all I'm like.
So, oh my God.
My God. I wonder if we could do it, Rob. Could we do a 3-way?
Oh my God.
On the remote viewing?
Shut up.
Yeah.
Could
we?
I was just going to bring that.
Could we?
I was just going to bring up that story. You got to tell the story. So,
okay.
Dairy Girl.
Do you want me to start with this?
Hold
is
on.
Before.
Hold on, Dairy Girl. Okay, this is going to answer your question about what you asked earlier. So go ahead and tell the story.
Okay, so I was on the radio version of Live Paranormal, and Joni and I were the two psychics that were on as a guest. So we would do like angel numbers, some readings, and so forth. We had this one woman that we were talking to, and we were talking about a picnic table in the yard, and we're convinced that she's being watched. There's something buried in there. It's really interesting stuff, but she should also take caution. And I said, it's over by the green picnic table, like Recreation Green. And Joni chimes in with, it's more like a pine green. I'm like, really? You think so? And then I just went, well, wait a minute. And then Rob, aka Dad, not this Rob, says, are you two together? And Joni and I were like, we've never met in person. And he's like, there's no way. So that sets the base. Now he tries to pair me up with all sorts of other psychics to see if I can do it. I can't. I couldn't duplicate it. I don't know how it happened. So now there's me and Rob, the ITC master here, on a show with Rob, aka Dad, and Nikki. And we're talking about Gettysburg, how I can smell and taste the sulfur. What do you see on the ground? There's lots of blood. And then Rob comes out with, what's the man wearing for shoes next to you? And I look down and I'm like, oh, wait, there's no Nikes in Gettysburg. Rob goes, oh, we're having some technical difficulties.
No, it was I said Converse.
I was like, oh my God. Yeah, there's no sneakers in Gettysburg, but there's nothing but blood. It was the weirdest thing. And then Joni was on Rob's show one night, and he did the same thing with her. He's like, I've only been able to do this with one other person. And I think we're the only three that can do it, but I don't know if we could 3-way it, though.
So this is what happened. So you were in Boston. Rob and Nikki were in Gettysburg.
Nikki in Ohio? Oh, no, they were in Gettysburg that night.
They're in Gettysburg. And then we were talking about a battlefield. And I said, I see a house. I'm smelling smoke. I'm smelling sulfur. And you said, wait, I'm in a fireplace. I'm in a room with a fireplace. And you said, it's brick. Wait, I smell smoke and I smell sulfur. And I'm picturing it right now as what I see it. And I said, wait a minute. And then I said, okay, look. I said, look to your left and look down. what do you see? And she said, oh my God, I see black sneakers. And then I said, what kind of sneakers? Are they Converse? And she said, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh my god.
And she's looking at my feet. And I even put my feet up, I think. And I said, look what I'm wearing. And I was wearing my
No.
black Converse. And then so then it was weird. And then I said, and she said, oh my God, I've only been able to do
Weird.
this with one person. And she told me who that person was. And I never heard of Joni. I'm sorry, Joni, because at that time I didn't know who you were. So then Rob
At
said,
that time, Rob comes on like when the vampires are out. That was the only time we ever heard Rob on the
yeah,
show.
I was always on like at 11 o'clock at night, 11:45 on Saturday nights. That was when I was on. So Rob said, hey Rob, I have this girl that I want you to have on your show. And I said, okay. And he said, her name is Joni. And I said, okay. So I had Joni on my show, and we're talking, and something happened during the show. I can't remember what it was. And all of a sudden she was remote viewing, and I started remote viewing, and same thing happened. We like, holy shit, because we're describing what we both see. And I was like, no fucking way. And she was laughing. And she said, yeah, the only other person I was able to do this with was Lisa. And I said, Lisa. And
Joni's my girl.
And then she told me her last name. And I said, as in Purple Dahlia? And she said, yeah. And I was like, shut up. and then I told her the story. And then I said, yeah, I know Lisa. Lisa and I did the same thing. And she said, no way. And so it was just like, oh my God, it was weird. Just the three of us. How was that even possible? None of us knew each other. Or I knew Lisa. Lisa knew Joni. I didn't know Joni. It was weird.
I had been doing stuff for Rob. Yeah, I had been doing stuff for Rob without Rob even knowing, because I never talked to him. Right. I didn't even know he was the one that made my first ghost box. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So our dad of the business never really put us together, and then boom, now it's like, hey, we have to bring Robin. Or I call one of you and I'm like, hey, are you in a difficult situation, or do you have a certain actor in your car? And he's like, there's no way you could know that. I'm like, well, his buddy said to say hi, and he was like, I'll call you back.
So yeah, it was funny.
It's just stuff that you can't explain.
It was because it was during COVID. Rob called me up and he said, hey, I want you to make me 5 ghost boxes. And he said, I just want you to label each one. And then he said, I'm going to give one to a psychic I work with from Boston. I said, okay. And so he said, just mark them all, number them all, and I think sign them. I don't remember. And he's like,
no, you did sign them.
Okay.
You did sign them, because mine had a number and a sign.
Okay, that's what it was. So I built 5 of them for him, and then I ended up only sending him 4. I think I ended up keeping the 5th. I think I kept
the night he called you. Do you remember the night that Nikki called you to find out what number mine was? We were in Gettysburg. That was the building that we got chased out of.
Yeah, I remember.
By the spirit that smelled like vomit.
Yeah, that was the night that we saw the Schittler uniform. Remember, because the ghost box was talking about the Schittler uniform. And Rob said, "Wait, what?" And he was like, "No way." I said, "Dude, there's something in the was it the gift shop or in the closet in the gift shop?" Yep. And I said, it's a Schittler uniform. And he said, there's no way you know that, because I'm here. No, I was in the other studio. And
you were in the other studio.
And they were in Gettysburg. And he said, there's no way you even know about this, because nobody does. And I said, no, there's a Schittler uniform somewhere downstairs. And he said, Rob, you're not going to believe this. He went downstairs and he actually sent me a picture. And
now that same location in Gettysburg, they kept me in one of the apartments while they went to do stuff in kind of like an Estes, but they went into the basement and I didn't know where they were. And then I was being asked. They had a set bunch of questions that they were going to ask, and I would
Sorry,
have
Joni,
to
I see it.
say when I got it and whatnot, and then matched it up. I got to
Yeah,
get some Tylenol. Oh, poor Dawn. I hope you're not sick, honey.
Yeah, it was very strange. It's just mind blowing. It was mind blowing.
And I've never been able to do it with anybody else. Just you and Joni are the only two that I've been able to do it with. And Rob wanted to know how we did it, and I'm like, I don't know.
I was like, I don't know. It just happened, and it happened during the live.
Yeah,
And
it was
everybody
not
witnessed
planned.
it. No, how
And
can
it
you plan
wasn't
that?
planned.
How can you plan it?
And the look of my face, and Nikki goes, Lisa just got something. Like, and Rob's going, don't say anything. I'm like, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. I didn't see nothing. Nope.
Yeah, White Buffalo, I see you here. I saw your text.
Is she on Tick?
She's on YouTube.
Oh, she's still on YouTube.
Joni, I should have you come up. I should have you come up on YouTube, and then they would be able to hear you.
Oh my God. I love that woman.
I know. She's amazing.
She's awesomeness.
Where are you from? South Dakota?
Joni? She's from Canada.
Oh, that's right. I knew somewhere way up north.
I would say somewhere way up north where it snows, but you can't even say that because we're about to get snow down here far.
See, she said the same thing.
Where I live gets the most amount of snow in all of Massachusetts.
I'm on the coast of Alabama. We're about to get. We got 60% chance of snow on Tuesday, and we haven't had snow in the almost 40 years I've lived here.
Oh, you're welcome.
It don't snow.
Better
here.
you than me. No, I'm getting it. That's the problem.
It don't snow here.
Well, I can't say that anymore thanks to global warming.
Like it snows here. Our entire state declares state of emergency, and
okay.
Goes to work.
So you're closer to Buffalo. I mean, I've been in Ontario.
Like our state.
To Niagara.
Yeah, she's close to Niagara, just on the other side of the border. About 30 minutes in. I've been there. I was there last year.
Yeah, you're almost up by me, Rob. You didn't come by and say hello. You're only like an hour's drive into New York.
I was in New York.
Should have said something.
I left early. I came back home. I couldn't stand the city. I had to fucking leave. It's like, fuck this place.
Dude, isn't it crazy?
It's stupid.
Got to go back to your rural, I know.
It's so nasty.
Serenity.
It's nasty. I'd never go back. I don't mind going up, upstate, but city, oh, fuck that place. Wait.
What?
He's connecting
Rob
to Alabama.
What's wrong with you? Why didn't you go see Lisa? Because he's not in
the
same building as I am. We're in different states.
Wait. I have a man
you went to
here.
Sleepy Hollow.
Hold on one second. I have a man. This is White Buffalo. I have a man here, Steve, who died as a vet and amputated. He's connecting to Alabama. The spirit Ned Steve. Oh, named Steve. Somebody named Steve. He was a vet, and he was in Alabama. That's what White Buffalo is picking up on. Oh, I don't know. I don't. Josh, you dropped.
We got a psychic for every spirit.
So here's the thing, Derry. They have been trying to call bullshit because I always say I don't have ability, so they're always saying bullshit. They always call out my bullshit. They're like, dude, stop fucking saying you don't.
Well, why do you say you don't, though?
I don't know. It's just something that
It's not. First of all, when we grew up, it wasn't like you showed everybody that you had abilities, because it's like having a pocket full of money. You don't advertise it, because then are they friends with you because of your abilities, or are they friends with you because they're friends with you?
Correct. Yeah.
And we're very suspicious of people. A lot of people that have abilities have also suffered some sort of trauma while they were like younger.
Yep. Lots of that.
So there's a lot of luggage that you have to cut through. It's kind of like going into a room and knowing who else has been like abused. You can go you, and it's a club not that you want to be in, but nobody says anything, but you can sense it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, but yeah,
It's like knowing mom and dad fought and not that you didn't hear anything, but you go in the room and you know mom and dad were fighting.
Brooke,
Yeah,
it's like exactly what you said. So Brooke said we're socially unacceptable, but that's exactly right. I mean, all of that was taboo. When we were growing up, it was all taboo. The only people that you really heard talk about it are people that were in circle, or would
Like
do
my
reading.
mom knew,
Yeah, my aunt did.
my aunts knew, my great aunts knew.
Yeah, my mom's sisters knew. And it was passed down a generation, and her older sisters would not talk about it. But my mom had 9 brothers and sisters. So,
My mother came from a large family too.
so a couple of my grandmother was practicing. I just found that out not that long, a few years ago.
Oh, wow, really?
Just a few years ago. And my mom just had a birthday last August, and we're at her birthday party, and my cousin brought it up. I was like, dude, how did you find out? And then we were talking about it, and then we were comparing stories, my sister, him, and myself, because we're all pretty close in it. I mean, my sister is 7 years younger, and then my cousin Jeff was 4 years younger than I was, 4 or 5. So him and my sister were closer in age, but yeah, so we started comparing stories, and I said, well, this is how I found out. And but I knew the most, just because I knew, but I didn't know, if that makes any sense.
Are you the middle child, Rob? Or
I'm the
close to the
oldest.
middle child?
I'm the oldest.
Okay, see, now I'm the middle child.
Hey,
Both
no.
my sons have abilities, and my grandbaby has abilities, and their spouses have abilities.
Yeah, so my mom's youngest sister has abilities, and then it passed from her to me. And then it was my mom's. There was one sister before, so there was a sister before my mom, and then the one before that had abilities. It passed my mom. It went to my aunt, because my mom should have, but it passed her and went down to my aunt, because it skips every other generation.
Oh,
Now, my mom didn't have abilities. She had like a sensitivity, but not abilities.
Yeah.
But see, she said that, but she was also the one that if anything was wrong, like you had a fever, whatever, you would just go to my mom and you would just feel better. So whether or not she was covering, I don't know.
Yeah.
Interesting.
God knows my mother will reach out to you, Rob, if she needs you, though.
Yeah. Lady T, no, exactly. I mean, we weren't allowed to talk about it. It was like literally swept under the table. One night I went
Backdoor stuff only.
I went to my aunt's house. We went over to my aunt's house because I was gonna. My mom was taking me over to spend the night, and I remember walking out, and my aunt had some friends over, and they used to sit around and smoke. Not smoke weed, just smoke cigarettes and hang out and drink beer. And they were out, and then I remember her. She had a crystal ball, and she had some tarot cards, and she was doing some readings. And I remember the energy that anytime I was around my aunt, I always got like massive energy, like just picking it up. Kind of freaked me out a little bit, but and I remember her house. It was like my grandmother's room. My grandmother's room. You would walk into my grandmother's room, you'd see your breath. And that was
So cold.
It was so cold. The whole other house was like warm. As soon as you walked out of her room, it was warm. But you walk in there, it's like freaking walking into a meat locker. And I remember my aunt's bedroom was the same way. And whenever I was around my aunt, it was that cold. It was weird.
The temperature, not our hearts. Our hearts are very warm.
No. She was very warm and loving person, but just the temperature around here was always cold. He's got messages to share. Okay, so the guy, Steve from Alabama, White Buffalo, said that she has messages to share. Oh my God, how can I do this? I should bring you up. Joni, do you...
Can you bring her on via the phone?
Yeah, I'm going to bring her up on Restream, and then I can share the audio over here. I can do that. Joni, do you want to come up? I'll have to send you a message on Messenger, or send me a message on Messenger, on Facebook Messenger, and then I'll send you the link if you want to do that. This is crazy. I haven't done this in a while.
I know. Dude, this is awesome, though. I wonder if we can three-way, though. That would be awesome.
Oh, my God. Do a three-way.
Where would we focus on, though? We got to have somebody that's home that we can focus on their situation, so we can.
Let's focus in on Brobeck.
Yes. Oh my God, that sounded way.
Brobeck's like, fuck
Come on.
you.
We'll be gentle.
That's fine. That's fine.
No, I'm joking.
While you're at it, can you clean my room?
No, that's what I'm always saying to Spirit. Like, if you're going to interfere, throw down cash or clean.
Right.
Help a girl out.
First before you guys come in, okay? Let me straighten it up.
Let me see. Hold on.
We listen. We do not judge.
Right.
All right.
That's right. Oh, Brooke said you can do it with her.
Wait, Brooke, go put clothes on.
All right, Miss Joni Mitchell. Miss Joni Mitchell.
I'll be right back.
Joni White Buffalo.
God, that was back in October of 22 when we did that.
Shit, was it really?
Yeah. Holy crap. It was in October of 2022. October 27th.
Dairy Girl has a question.
Dang.
All right. Hold on one second. Where is my link? Oh, it's right here.
Hold on.
I'm forgetting. I haven't sent out a link to anybody in a while. Here you go, Ms. Joni.
Is she on YouTube?
Yeah, she's on YouTube.
I have my laptop open, but I don't.
All right, I just sent it over to you.
I have to go all the way downstairs. I have to wait for the lights to warm up.
Hold on. Now I got to send
Turn
out.
the heat on.
I got to reroute some audio. Hold on.
Oh, please.
Hold, please.
Sorry.
Do 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 do.
That's gonna go.
Please place your trays in the upright position.
Oh no, it's already right. It's ready to go.
That's why I say that.
It's ready to go.
Thank you for flying.
Please put your shoes and socks back on.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are about ready to depart the gate. Please make sure that your trays are in the upright position.
That is a killer. Oh my God, you've got to do that again.
What? Do what?
The stewardess voice. That was awesome.
Oh. That's what.
When you pull into Logan, they're like, you're here.
Exactly. But I used to do I used to joke around and be like, okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board flight number 2134 to Hawaii. And we're only going to Palm Springs. People looking like, oh shit, am I on the wrong flight?
That would be me. I'd be like, whoa, wait a minute.
Or when you're pulling up to the gate and everybody's
I'm going to Hawaii.
And I'm like, ladies and gentlemen, we have not approached the gate yet. We need you to seatbelts back on, so we can remain safe on this flight.
Oh my
And
god.
they're
Like,
no, I'm not gonna.
is anybody else disturbed when they hear Spirit Airlines? Because I'm like, dude, I don't want to be riding with them. They follow me everywhere.
I know, right?
Like, I'm going on vacation. Leave me alone.
Purple, they don't even have Wi-Fi, so really,
Right.
Look at that creepy guy. Oh, there's a creepy. Oh, look at that skeleton face.
Yeah,
There's a
that's
creepy
that-
I
guy
know.
peeking behind some freaking.
Yeah, I know. He's been there all night. He keeps showing up.
Yeah, I don't know where Deb is. Maybe Deb
You
just.
know what? I invited her 3 times, and the last couple times, I even sent a message, and she hasn't DM'd me back. It's weird. I don't
Maybe
know why.
she's asleep.
No, that's
Is
not
she
like
asleep
her.
or is she just busy?
I
It's
don't know.
not
We
like
don't. I
her.
don't know.
What
She
kind of
always
ring?
pops up.
What kind of rings are you wearing?
So,
Huh?
me?
None.
Yeah,
Who?
you. Oh, okay, that's pretty.
Thanks. I have long fingers.
Oh, here she is.
I don't know if you guys can hear me or see me, but I'm here.
I can hear you, girl. I love you.
Can chat here?
How you doing?
Let me turn up her audio.
Precious, can you hear
I'm
it?
crocheting.
I crochet too. I have a blanket that I started in 1993, and I haven't finished it yet.
Joni, go ahead and
You will wait. You
speak,
will in the right time.
speak
I will.
up.
You're right.
Go ahead and talk. I just want to adjust audio.
Oh, it's just audio? Okay.
She's really low
So
on my end. Can you guys hear her okay?
Can you all hear
I
me
can hear
okay?
Yeah, I can hear.
Yep.
I don't know what
Okay,
she's
probably
low on my end.
Probably just quiet on your end. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it might be something on my end. I'm good though.
Okay. So first I want to say,
Hi,
hey,
Joni. I love you.
Melissa.
Miss you.
I miss you too. How are you?
Lady.
It's been a hot
I'm
minute.
hanging.
You hanging?
Yeah.
I haven't been to work
Hanging.
since the passing of my cousin back in November. So I did my first 2
I
readings
know.
this week, and it was actually fantastic. It was really good. Kind of felt good to get back in the
Nice. My
driver's seat.
condolences, by the way.
Well, thank you. I was hoping you guys would hear him or get him on the box because you know as well as I do, Lise, when we do this work, we can do it for everyone else. But when it comes to us, like we don't
Can't
get
do it
that
for
same
ourselves.
thing. Yeah. And I was like, Lise,
It's
you're on
almost,
Rob's
it's
tonight.
almost like
Come
you're
on.
cheating.
Yeah, absolutely. And I've told people, I'm
I
like,
know.
listen, I wish we could, but they don't let us. So I was like,
Yeah,
Lise,
like,
you
don't
gotta
you think
reach
we
out
would
to
pick
me.
lottery numbers and win?
Right?
Because if we won the
Right?
lottery, we'd be the happiest people.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So back
We
to what
think
you guys were
Connor, right?
saying. What you were saying earlier with Rob and how we did that 3-way thing. The weird thing is it's happened with you, and then it happened with Rob, and I've had it happen one other time with a lady who was getting into her abilities. I've never been able to do this outside of that. So I don't know. I don't know if it's just me or what it is, but it doesn't happen often, but it's exciting when it does. Do you remember that lady we did the
I
radio
think
show
it's
with
the,
where
yeah.
do you
Yeah.
remember when we did the
With
radio
the
show with the
table and the
lady
stuff in her
who
yard?
yeah, and then do you remember the one where her sister, I think it was her sister that was murdered back in the 70s? And we were able to
Yep.
tell her about the hutch, the table hutch in her living room, and she was blown away.
Yep.
Like she even came back later, Rob, and sent us a photo of what me and Lisa described to her.
She
She
did.
sent it to us after. It was awesome. It was
Now you
really
killed her.
awesome.
There you go.
Oh, that's better.
Yeah, no, I found I had the wrong one up, and I was like, wait a minute, why is it going in there? Okay, now we got.
I'm convinced it's the frequency that we're on, and it's not
Yeah.
everybody that can. Like you saw how many times that Rob Zarek tried to pair us up, and it just wouldn't work. And he's like, "What am I doing wrong?" And it's like, Rob, I don't know how it works to start. And
Yeah,
then
good luck with that
we've
with
only been
me.
able to do it with you and Rob. Yeah, we tried, and then I become the psychic meter for whoever he wants to try out for the show. Like, are they real? Like, you can't keep doing this, and we can't read
Yeah.
for ourselves. So
No, we
I would
can't.
go and not say who I was or anything, and they'd be like, "Oh, your redheaded aunt," and I'm like, "I don't have a redheaded aunt." And my husband goes, "You mean your Aunt Helen?" And I'm like, "Oh, see, it happens to everybody. We all get stuck, but we can't
Yeah.
do it for ourselves. I wish we could, but we can't."
You know what? And that's the thing is, like, I can't do anything for myself. I can't. If I try and try and try, I don't get nothing.
Doesn't
Yeah.
work.
You know, so here's the thing.
Yes,
Like, there was there's so I buried my older brother this summer, and I had a dream about him the day before we found out he had been gone for a few days. The weird thing is the way it works with spirit is sometimes I'll get an indication that there's going to be a death, or that there's something happening coming up, like in the next 46 to like 36 hours, but it's nothing that can tell me anything to prevent it or stop it. So for example, when my cousin Marty passed the day before, I had an extreme panic attack that I've never had since my mom passed in 2000. And I remembered that vividly, going, man, the last time I had this feeling is when my mom died. So I had a feeling someone was going to pass, but no clue who it was. Didn't give me anything.
right.
And it was the next day while I was at work, like, my coworker called to tell me, and I collapsed just outside the elevator. And I just was shocked. And so my girlfriend's like, well, aren't you a medium? Don't you get this information? And I'm like, yes and no. The way it comes in, at least from my experience, is I might get a heads up that someone is going to transition or pass, and they might give me enough info where I'll get that feeling to go spend time with them. But it's not enough to say, listen, person A is going to die in a car crash at 12 o'clock on a Wednesday. Like, it doesn't work that way, and I wish it did, because I was I
But
was just speaking to
Julia,
my cousin the night
I don't
before.
think you're supposed to.
Yeah, and we're not supposed to interfere with that, but that's the point. We're not supposed to interfere with it. But imagine, had I known my cousin was going to pass, when I talked to him the night before
Oh,
he died,
absolutely.
I would have gone to his apartment. You know what I mean? So I can see why we're not allowed to cheat. But, God, I tell you, I give my left arm if anyone can give me information or any messages from my cousin, because that one to me was like very much like losing my son. And it hit me really hard. I've been hospitalized 3 times with heart issues, and I'm wearing right now a heart monitor
Yeah.
because of the stress was too much.
Stay calm, girl.
Now, I will say this, moving aside from that conversation, today I had a spirit come in and visit me. And I was like, okay, hold on a minute there, Patsy. Like, I just started doing reads the other day. I'm still not ready. Like, I'm tiptoeing in now. You know what I mean? Like, just be gentle. Like, my physical body is, yeah, it's reacting to the stress, right? And then tonight, so I get on live here with Rob, and I see you guys, and I'm chatting. I see Amy's in the chat. I'm like, what's up, girl? And then I see you're on. I'm like, Lisa. And as I'm sitting there and the ghost box is running, I started to feel overwhelmed. And I'm like, okay, you know what? I think spirit's coming in. Maybe not tonight. I'm like, all right, gotta go. And I dipped. Not like 20 minutes later, half hour later, I'm just like, I just got that pulling. You know what? He's probably still on. Get back on. Not 2 minutes in, and I'm hearing you guys all talking. Steve comes back, that spirit. And then he sits in front of me, and he literally shows me he's from the waist down, has no legs, and he's upset. And he's like, listen, I'm trying to get to my father's house. Please, you got to give them messages. And I'm just like, who? Like, I don't have any scheduled reads coming up. Who are you talking about? And he just kept reiterating. And then I just had that knowledge, that knowingness that, oh, maybe it's for someone in chat. And as I'm thinking that, somebody in chat mentioned the States. And so I know this guy, Steve, says he's coming from, he picked somebody up in Canada, funny enough, and he went across the border and he went to Texas, but his last destination was Alabama, I want to say, or is it Arkansas? It's one of the two A names. And I'm like, okay, I get it. I think it's someone in chat here I need to leave a message for. And as I was telling Rob, I don't know if you're interested, but this guy wants to leave a message. He wants to talk to someone. He's really upset. He's really disgruntled. His wife had an affair and left him, and he's worried about his girls, his daughters. So I'm not sure. But his dad is still living. His dad is still living. He goes to his dad's house. So he's a double amputee.
Anybody?
Even?
Does
He said his name was Steve. Sorry?
Steve.
I almost got a last name.
Texas.
I want to say that last name I think is an F.
Alabama. What is
Yeah,
it?
it might be Arkansas or Alabama because it's an A name state. He says he was going from Canada to Texas to the A name state, and I want to say Alabama because when the gentleman here said Alabama, it felt right. It felt like okay, that's the one.
Okay.
His last name I think starts with an F or an R because he started to write it in the air, but he started dissipating.
Probably used up all his energy.
Yeah, and he said that. He goes, "I'm tired now." I remember him saying that. So he probably sat with me for 5 minutes. I know he's such a sweet man. He came to me at the age, I want to say 43, 42, something like that. I feel that when he passed, he was taking his own life because what he made me understand is he went and did a lot of like, I want to do this bucket list. So he was traveling across states. He visited someone in Canada and he went back home and was traveling across states. He showed me his home. It was beautiful, lots of wood on the floor and walls. So it almost looked like a wooden cabin, but it's not a cabin, it's a house. And he was just showing me like I went and visited people I wanted to see. I went in and saw and did the things I wanted to do. Like this was my bucket list, right? And he's just basically telling me I
Did
need
he
them to
have a
understand.
medical issue?
Huh?
Did he have, prior to him taking his own life, did he have a medical issue? Like, was it cancer or anything, or was it just
You know what's weird? Okay, I don't want anyone to freak out, but as I was talking to him, I had this image that I was a carer, somebody who was helping take care of him. And he pointed out to me, he says, "You see that woman by the top of the hill?" And I'm out on his back wooden, I guess, porch, but it's out on the open field. And I look over and I see this woman talking to a man, and he goes, "That is my ex-wife. She still tries to act like she cares, but here she is playing with such and such person." And I was like, okay. He goes, "I have what it takes to be a man." And then he opened up his clothes. He goes, "Look." And he was showing me that he actually still had his gentleman bits. Do you know what I mean? And I was like, okay. And then he goes, but as he's saying that, he says, "All I want to do is make love to a woman one more time." He goes, "Before this takes over." And I'm like, "What do you mean?" And I had that feeling that when he got amputated, there's like continuous issues with blood clots and they keep surfacing to his lungs and heart. And they were saying like there's one traveling now they can't get and it's gonna end up killing him. So this is what I think he was facing. And they said it's a matter of time. Right. So when he opened up his shirt to show me, yeah, he also then was able to open up his chest, like the skin, and show me his insides, like an X-ray. And I got to see all his organs, and I could see the blood clot, and it was traveling up to his lungs. And I thought, oh my God. And this was his conversation was like, "I've got a little bit of time. I just wanted to make love to this woman one more time. But of course, look at what she's doing. She's running around with I think it was his brother or brother-in-law. And he's like, she won't even, let me do this. And this is one more thing off my list I want to do. And I'm just upset." He goes, "She's all caring about that. What I'm worried about is not just that I want to make love one more time, but my daughters, and they're so young." So I feel like he was 42, 43 years of age. He seemed on the younger end of 40. And he keeps saying that there's something about the month of March. So either that's his birth date or death date. But he did end up taking his own life. So he travels from here to his dad's house all the time. That's the other thing. His name was Steve, and he started to write it, and it looked like either an F or an R because the way he was trying to write it.
And he was a double amputee.
Double amputee.
So
and he made sure I understood he's a vet, and he has the twang of someone who's from like Texas or Alabama. He's got that twang to his voice. So he's a native to that part, of the world. And he's beautiful. He's got sandy brown blonde hair, cut short. He looked like he would have been a footballer had he been fully intact. He looked like he could play on the rugby team.
Yeah, like a quarterback or something.
Yeah, like if he had his legs still, he would probably reach 6 foot without a problem. Right. And he was a good looking man, just I felt so heartache for him because he's like, "I fight for my country, I give up, I do all this, and look what happens to me." So he's got that bitterness, that
he wanted
anger.
to.
Pardon?
Yep. I said he didn't get to go out the way he had planned it in his head.
No, he missed out on a few things, and he was upset about it. But he just pushed me. He says, "You got to share this so that they can hear me." And he says, "Let Dad know I still visit him, and Dad's still alive." So he goes to Dad's house.
Okay, so Tarot says the only Steve I knew was my Uncle Steve. Rep. He was in Indiana. I suck
Did he
at
drive a
maps,
truck?
so don't look for me.
Do they have an accent in Indiana? Like a twangy accent?
I'm
No, no,
I
that
don't know.
do you think so? I would say Alabama. Yeah,
Fate says yes. Fate says yes for Alabama. Yeah, Kentucky, Tennessee, absolutely, but Indiana, I don't know.
Indiana. It's more.
See, I don't want to make it fit unless it absolutely fits. You know what I mean?
Right. I
This is
understand.
going to land in someone's lap for sure without hesitation. This Steve person is very adamant, and that these messages get sent out. So it may not even be someone that's on tonight, but it might be someone who sees or hears this message, in weeks to come, right? Who watches the show. So I've got to talk about somebody else who just stepped in. Sorry, there's a gentleman that just stepped in and keeps talking about being lightheaded and having heart palpitations or heart issues.
Combat Medic 42 just popped in. I wonder if Mo knows anybody.
Yeah, Combat Medic. Yeah, because I whoever that is.
Fate says they do have an accent with twang, but it also depends on what part of Indiana.
Combat Medic. When you said that, that's because here's the thing. When he was talking to me, I knew I was caring for him, but he made me understand like I had medic background, and I had to do something to do with the war or the Veterans Association, something to do with that. That was the role that he was telling me that I was playing for him. So that would be the person who needs the message.
I sort of feel, Joni, that it's going to come to fruition. Like we're going to hear back from somebody within the next week.
Yeah, and that usually
because even I play catch up with. Yeah, I usually play catch up with your episodes, anyways. If I fall asleep,
apples.
It'll come up. Somebody will reach out.
John says my dad was a vet. Was he a double amputee?
I think Dawn with the vet, their father would have passed with something to do with the lung issue, having pneumonia or bronchitis or maybe even COVID. It's something to do with a lung issue. The Dawn name? It sounds like wet lungs is what I'm hearing.
Heart attack.
What in the hell is wet lungs?
It sounds wet when they're breathing. You know what I mean? It sounds like wet when they're breathing.
Oh, okay.
Like, I don't know. I also know too, because I've had a heart attack, that when we have heart attacks, it makes you stop breathing. Do you know what I mean? Like your lungs and your chest get constricted. So I know the experience. And so this is what I'm feeling when it comes to that Dawn name and the father being a vet. It's not the amputee guy. This is someone different.
Attack.
Okay. This probably is
heart attack. And then Fate said fluid on the lungs.
Yes. So here's what I want to say to that is that they want to say something about Christmas time being a special event. And I feel like it's outside of the Christmas itself. So the month of December, outside of Christmas, there was something important or to be celebrated. Missed communication. He just told me I missed the phone call or they missed the phone call. So somebody was trying to communicate or talk to him before his passing. And he says, "Don't worry, I heard you." Lise, are you picking up the girl here too, or is it just me?
The girl.
I am getting a little girl. A little girl's been following me around all day, but I don't know what she wants, and her clothes aren't really super descriptive, so I have a timeline. She's also a little scared that we can do what we're doing, but she wants.
Yeah. She feels nervous, but she's like on the edge. You know what I see her in is a pink frilly little dress. But I don't know what timeline that is. That could be the 1900s, could be 2000.
You say pink? You say
It's
pink,
light
and
pink.
I'm going to call it mauve. You say pink, and I'm going to say
I
more.
mean,
Go again with the coloring. And
maybe.
she went to somebody else today too because I should
Yeah.
have been there and I wasn't there. And they messaged me and was like, "Well, I went to there's this girl here, this little girl." I'm like, "Yeah," because I was supposed to be there, but our investigation got canceled. So
She's sucking her thumb and she said, "You missed me. You missed me." And she's sucking her thumb. So she's really little.
yeah, she's a little tiny thing. She's
Aw.
a button though.
Okay,
Same
because
one
she popped in the chat. Yeah. She popped in the chat as we're chatting and she's like, "Oh, what's that?" And she's pointing to Rob's picture of that doll. She's like, "Oh, what's that?" She stuck her thumb back in her mouth. She's kind of, well, she's talking with her thumb in her mouth, but
Precious wants to know what color you think her hair is. I'm getting strawberry blonde.
I don't know if this is because of tonight. Precious, I feel like I gotta go pink purple. I don't know if it's because we're talking about the color pink purple, but I keep seeing pink purple.
I'm getting like that beautiful rose goldish color that kids get when they're not blonde and they're not redheads yet. They're kind of like walking the line.
We're talking about Precious's hair color, right?
No, she wants to know what color the girl.
Oh, she's got like strawberry blonde. It's like a strawberry blonde color because it's blonde, but it's got hints of like a reddish brown color to it.
Highlights. Yeah. Where almost all babies are born with some sort of blonde shade, and then they move into redhead, where she's in between that stage. I'm getting that there was something with her breathing that was off.
I think so too. I think it was crushing, something of a crushing of the lungs. She's got really big eyes too, by the way. Really, really big eyes.
I love her eyes. I love her eyes.
Crazy.
I can't tell if this was recent, like within the last 10 years, 20 years, or further back, but I'm leaning more towards further back.
I want to say,
oh, yeah, 1900s.
I was just going to say, I said that earlier. I think she's like 1900s, 1904, 1910, something like that.
And
It's
this is
hard
why,
to say.
because her tights aren't like tights that we put on the kids nowadays. They're like wool. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I only see her dress. I don't see the legs.
Well, because I went to look for, I want like, what kind of shoes do you have? And she doesn't have any shoes on. She just has black stockings.
Rob, did you keep hearing like you're gonna get the light show, or did your lights go flicker funny today at some point? Because it keeps showing me like the flickering of lights. Alexa app, the lights flicker. It's a gentleman that he connects to you with the box. By the way, am I gonna get a box? I want a box. I hear you guys talking about it. I'm like, I want one.
Joni, I've got two here, so you know, two extras here.
Don't brag. I don't want to hear it. I need one.
No, I get me your address, girl. I'll send it along.
I'll pay for the shipping, no problem. I don't know why. He's just
or if we don't get a lot of snow, maybe I'll drive up and meet you at the border.
Yes, do that. I got Chanel to do that. She was able to send her partner to the border back in the beginning of December. I was able to meet up with them. That was fun.
John says, anyone know what the little girl needs? No, she's just curious.
Yeah,
she just caused her to have
lonely.
trouble transferring oxygen. That's what Precious said. Half a heart. That caused her to have trouble transferring oxygen.
She's just lonely. She likes being with us.
And Don's like, Joni, I need to get one too. Well, all I'm saying is that I will be happy to give away the 2 boxes that I have here if Rob sends me one with purple lights.
Uh-oh. Better get on it, Rob.
Hint. Come to join us, Reba? You listening? Huh?
Yeah, don't even get started. My girl's sitting right here.
Connect with Kaylee. Tara says, Rob, you think they might be able to connect with Kaylee?
Oh, I'm sure.
I feel like when you say that name, I want to talk about a long hospital visit or hospital stay. I don't
Can't
know. When
really
I hear that
say
name,
what it is.
It's sort of like she knew what
ugly
she was
sweater.
doing. It was a set amount of time.
There's something to do with and I don't want to say ugly sweater, but they're making fun of their sweater. There's something funny about the
Because back in the
sweaters.
day, they weren't ugly. They were just on point.
Yep, it's got to keep us warm. That's what mattered.
They weren't
Kaylee.
ugly. They were styling back in the 80s. They weren't ugly sweaters till like 2000. You're right. My
I don't
son's
know if
like,
it's because
"Jordan?"
the
Hey, I was fashion forward.
I don't know if it's because of us talking about the little girl that's here, and she actually is a K name as well. But the Kaylee she mentions, I don't know. I just keep getting this like childlike wonderment with this energy, very childlike. And an ugly sweater or a really funky looking sweater that, you know how like
Okay.
Christmas time we wear ugly sweaters?
Right.
Like that's kind of like the conversation here. And then I feel like I've been in the hospital for some time.
Yeah, I couldn't
Tara
really
says,
say
okay,
much about it.
Kaylee is a missing person. So this is where we want to tread lightly. Listen, Joni and I have worked on missing people before. So we know. I'm just
Lots.
letting her know that it's a missing person. So we don't, because we are very careful on our chain of evidence.
Yeah.
And if it's something that we find pertinent, we're not going to just blab it out. We will pull you aside privately because
Yeah.
for your safety and for the protection of the case.
Yeah, absolutely. We've done a few cases
Just know
where
that.
they found, remember, they found that missing little girl. I think she was 16 or 15 because of what we did. And then the little boy I worked on with Lucas had been missing at least 10 years, and they helped locate his body because of a few things that I gave them. One of them was hearing horses walking, and it turned out the boy's body was found less than a mile away from a horse ranch. So when we
Yeah,
talk
I
about missing
generally don't
cases, we
get.
have to be careful.
Yeah, and I don't usually get to find out what happens afterwards. They only call me back if they can't locate all the bodies, because the one or two cases that I had that dealt with children, they couldn't find them. I'm like, you didn't dig deep enough, and they were like, "Are you serious?" I'm like, my son's like, "Why would you do that the week of Christmas?" Like, because every mother needs to know where their babies are. It doesn't matter what happened. We just need to know where they are. We need them back.
Yeah.
So when that's not necessarily closure. Sometimes you just get used to the idea of them being gone. But if you don't know where their final resting place is, there's a hole that never gets filled.
With Kaylee, it has to do with water. That's what I'm being told right now by my guide. This has to do with water. And then I'm seeing candlelit vigil. And I know we can talk about that being a typical response for a lot of people, and I'm sure that's true. But in this instance, they're really pushing this forward, saying there is a candlelit vigil. And then I got to talk about a birthday that's happening as well at the same time. So I'm not sure to who this is, the Kaylee, but there's an event happening with the missing person. And at the same time, I don't know if this was like Kaylee's birthday or coming up on someone's birthday, because I'm seeing the birthday candles, and then they take me to candles for the candlelit vigil.
Tara, is this the case that we talked about the other night that Rob had me on? Because if so, I have some more information, but I just won't put it out there publicly. And that's for safety reasons on both ends, for you, the case, everything. But I do agree with Joni. It is near some a type of body of water. Just no seagulls, if you follow.
Yeah, it's more like a lake.
Yep.
The girl with the sweater.
With the weather that it's the way it's been, I think it's going to be maybe another couple of weeks before anybody will be able to check. And the funny thing is that Rob and I both got the same kind of piece of information, but neither one of us said it because we're being extra cautious. We spoke after the show was over.
Talk about I keep getting special needs. An older girl with special needs and passed away from complications. Connect with Kaylee or not, I'm feeling more and more like maybe it's not. But there's someone that needs to hear about this.
Why
There's
am I
special
getting
needs girl.
Asperger's? Yeah, but why am I getting Asperger's? That's the autism spectrum, correct?
I think so. I don't know. I just feel like it's a special needs person. You know, they even though they might have been like age 30, their mind was very
And
childlike.
still had a childlike mind. Yeah,
Yeah.
very childlike mind.
And I just see a photo of her laying in a hospital bed, but like this
Good night,
hospital bed might
Precious.
be at home.
Good night, Precious. Make sure you message me so that I can get a
Night.
tutu for my tutu.
My girl won't let me dress her. I put on a sweater. That's as far as I can go.
Really?
Yeah, she won't let me put on little skirt. I have skirts. She won't let me put them on her. She just does not like it. She's so tomboy for this dog. I don't even know.
What's up, Tiana? Long time no see. Hey, Tiana. Also, just to give you a heads up, if this app goes away, I'm going to be on Clapper and on. Just follow me on or on YouTube.
Clapper as in clap on, clap off, not the other kind.
Everything's in the link in my bio. Just giving you a heads up.
Well, I guess
Why
I'll
am I
let you
getting
guys
the smell of
go.
some sort of?
Yeah, I know. I got.
I'm getting the smell of that it's not a cigar. It's like a thin brown cigarette, but it's almost like a skinny cigar.
Are you talking about
And this
those
has
like
to
cigar
do with
smokes?
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's a weird smell, like herbal, but not. And it's not the funny kind. It's
Okay,
it's almost
thank
got
you.
like a hickory smoke to it.
Not close.
This has to do with that case of the missing girl.
Huh. But yeah, I got to get off of here too. I got to go and hydrate.
Well, it was nice hanging out with you guys for a hot minute. I appreciate it. It was great to see
No,
you.
it was good.
I miss
good
you,
seeing you.
Joni.
Miss you.
I love you.
I miss you too.
Yeah.
I love you.
Miss you. But we'll chat later.
All right. Take care, guys.
I don't know what it.
Yeah.
What's,
Swisher
good night,
Sweets.
honey.
Yep, exactly.
What's a
Swisher
Swisher
Sweets.
Sweet? Is that like? Is that would that be looking like a micro skinny cigar?
Yeah.
With the same kind of smoke that comes from it, because that's what I'm getting.
Yep.
It's funny to me because I had an uncle that smoked cigars. I had another one smoked a pipe, and this is like the smell of like almost like in between.
Yeah.
It's almost like a peppery smell.
Yeah, they come in different.
They come in different flavors. It's flavored tobacco.
Which I mean, it can kind of narrow it down to. Oh, I can't say on here, but
Like the original ones were cherry. That was original flavor.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, whoever's working on this case, if you private message me, I'll give you what I got.
Sounds good. But thanks, guys. So I might be on here tomorrow. Yeah, I'll
What time you plan on going on? Because
probably about
I'm going to try
7 or 8. Because
so
that'll
that
be
means
the
it's
last
going to be
night.
like 9 here.
It'd be like it'd be like 8, 9, 10, 11, 8. Yeah.
3 hours, isn't it?
Yeah. But yeah, since tomorrow might be the last time I can go on. Sunday I'm gonna be busy. Tuesday's my birthday. I have it's my friend Eric's birthday, my birthday, and my friend Wayne's birthday. We're like 3 days apart. So mine's on Tuesdays, Eric's is I think on Thursdays, and then is Thursday, and then Wayne's is on Saturday. So yeah, we're exactly
I need to get your
2 days
address, too,
apart.
so I
2
can
days
send that
apart
frame.
from everybody.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh no, that'll be
Happy
tomorrow.
birthday to you.
We'll do that tomorrow. Or I'll probably be on Tuesday.
Oh, come on, guys. We're almost at 15K. We're just short, just a shy amount. Come on. Hit them taps.
Okay.
Tap it on your face.
Yeah, tap
No,
on
because
my
you should always
face.
end it in.
Tap it on your face.
I'm hitting the doll.
Tap, tap, tap.
Tap on
Oh,
my
come on
face.
now. Oh, there we go. Tap on your face.
He's a moving target. Catch him.
Okay. Tap on your face.
Do it. Try
Now,
it.
provided the snowstorm doesn't affect my internet, I should be able to go live tomorrow. Let me rephrase that.
No, I know. But I mean, I was saying if I go live, I would be on a different platform, probably like on YouTube on Tuesday if I did.
Oh, okay.
But we'll go live.
So when
tomorrow.
do we know if they haven't gotten their extension? Because I thought that was just put before Congress or something.
Sunday's going to be probably the last day. They might go dark. We'll see.
But it might come back on Monday or Tuesday. Who knows?
Who knows?
Listen, no matter how dark
I'm not
it gets,
holding my
they
breath.
can't stop our sparkle.
Right?
Right. I'm not holding my breath. I got backup.
Right?
All right, folks.
All right. Let's get off of
sign
here.
out?
Okay, love you.
Because Anna's tired. She's ready to pass out.
I am like slowly going down on my pillow.
I can see it. I can
like,
see